Hey, Bubba. Hey, sir. Where's my coffee? There's my coffee. We're going to be talking Sumps today. I thought he's getting the washing machine. I might shut that door. Yep, let's shut that door. That washing machine's doing me tits in. There. So today's going to be sump chat because I'm redesigning my sump. So I need inspiration from people. Best type to get from the viewers. Just wait for people to jump in and we'll just crack on. Here's to the lurker. Right. I want Seymour to jump in because he's good at some stuff. I'll just throw him a message. I don't know much about sumps, but they work exactly. See, that's my perception. But because I'm going to be changing, having a refugium, that's something I've never had. I've had an angle on the back refugium, but it was tiny compared to the system. And that I used just for pods in a thing. I never used it for like removal of nitrates and phosphates or nothing. So I need as much thing as I can with them. Help. Hello, PJ. How are we doing? That's I wanted to fill up a little bit before we start talking, getting onto the subject, because when people start jumping in, they're halfway through the conversation. So let's get people in and we'll start talking about it. Major's built a few. Major will pop in a bit, she always does. It's more the structure of it, and if I'm going to do it right, because I've got all my bits ready. I'm not bothering watching the footy. Oh, do you know what? Seymour will be watching the footy, won't he? That's a good point. Are you getting this something, Welsh? Hey, Woody.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yes, so Woody.
What?
Yeah. How's your granddad? Just come out, just had a hip surgery, hasn't
He has, yeah. He's on the mend.
Good.
He'll be chasing her around the palace before he knows it. Right, 2 seconds, Paul. I'll be right back.
No worries, fella.
I think O's coming over now. I just got off the phone to him, so I think he'll be coming on in a minute.
No worries. Oh, it's magic. Eventual event. You bloody alley. Eventually. Eventually. Well, you're still looking for a system to get Welsh. So I think it'd be on BT Sports, wouldn't it? BT Sports. Damn to say. How much are you looking at? Yeah, I can't fault you for that because they're terrible. And they've only got themselves to blame because the customer service is just as terrible and all. £5 to £6K, Jesus. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. What size are you looking at? Must be looking for a big size for that. I could get a decent ass tank for that. And all the decent stuff with it. PB. You might have to get timed out for 300 seconds talking like that. So don't get me wrong, I think the Red Sea Maxis are a better build quality than these. These, the Reefers, it looks like they've just thrown them together. Because I think everyone that I know that's got a Max seems to be better. The Max is the one with the lid, isn't it? What's the footy on? I'll find out. Yeah, Pro Reef. BT Sports 2. Yeah, got it on. Don't want to get another copyright or anything, but we'll just pop it there. We'll get the trousers on. Just mute it. Some crap playing out of the screen. Nah, don't do Scousers.
Right, I'm back.
Guess who's back? Good.
Woody's back. Tell your friends.
Friend.
Oh, just rang me again.
What?
He wanted me to check what side the Liverpool game was on.
Don't tell him.
Oh, it's too late. I've already told him. It's on BT Sports 2.
He's obviously got a dodgy box, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think he said he's going to have to get his Fire Stick out or something.
Yeah, well, I'm watching this on the IPTV.
Oh, is that what you're watching it?
Yeah.
What do you reckon then?
Can you stop spinning me round?
You know what? Tell you the truth, I'd rather the Scousers win it than the City.
Yeah, you're a Man U fan, aren't you?
Yeah. And then I hope the Scousers get knocked out next time.
He said he's going to listen in so he can hear you probably.
Oza, Belen, do.
Oh, so what's been going on? Did you do your sump?
No, I'm prepping everything. I've ordered. I've gone to one of the lads and I've asked him to get me an 80-litre tub. You know the big tubs.
Yep.
So I'm going to put that under and run it through there just while all the sump sets. So if it takes me a day, 2, 3, at least I know everything's still flowing.
Yeah, see, you just use it as a sump, can't you?
Yeah.
Take as long as you need to.
Yeah, I've got 80 litres it is. It's 16 by 24, he said. So it's only 3 inches by 1 inch shorter than this sump anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's right, I'll fill it.
Yeah. So as long as I can get water in there and it just carries on flowing round, just keep my eye on the auto top off, or just connect this shitty auto top off I've got here.
Yeah, because it ain't got no baffles, it's a bigger area. It's going to take longer to evaporate, but when it does, it's obviously it's going to pump a lot more water back in. So your salinity won't be as stable as it normally is, but it'll be all right for what you need it for.
I say it's only a couple of days.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'll be fine. What you're going to do, just set it to whatever height your skimmer needs to run in, so 8 inches or something.
What? I'm not even going to put the skimmer in it.
Oh, you're not going to bother?
No. I'm just going to have it just so it's flowing. Like I say, if it takes a few days, I'd rather all the pipes not get dry. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. Well, the boys are in.
Whoop, whoop. Cruise.
Mickey and Cruz.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Hey.
You? I'm going to turn you up.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Doing all right.
Good. My friend Mick's got a real big stick.
Man. Reef Madness has his stream going. Big time.
Who does?
Reefer Madness.
All right. I don't even know. I've not got no ping.
Yeah, I didn't get a ping either. But I saw his when I was yours.
I tell you what, your sound went better then. What did you do then? Because it went up, then went down.
Yeah.
That's loud.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's flipping phone stupid.
Get an iPhone.
No, don't. Last thing you want now. You what? No, can't hear you, Michael. On your way home, Cruz?
Just for a smoke break and then jump it back in.
All right.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Right, let me just get my finger near this mute button because I know he's going to start mouthing off.
Who is?
Seymour.
Oh. I was going to say, I'm not going to say anything.
No, Michael. Why is he always pressing mute button on me?
Hey,
Oh,
Woody,
yeah.
what's up, Woody?
What's up, though?
Don't do it like you've just been off the phone to him.
Hey, everybody
It's been
else.
a 3-hour conversation.
I have my breakfast conversation with him.
Yeah, he said. He must have been doing his rounds today.
He's not spoke to me. No.
Because I don't have,
That's because he rings his mates.
because I don't have the number, Michael.
What do you mean you don't have a number? You don't have their number. You can't ring them via phone. You ring them via Facebook like everyone else. But, you know.
Oh, he rings on WhatsApp.
Yeah, he's got one number.
Oh, right. So it's a WhatsApp call. All right, I'll let you off.
Yeah, because I sent him a text message on accident. It cost me 29p. So Seymour, you owe me 29p.
You better fire that super chat over now.
No, it's okay because his missus used his card the other day and donated $10. Whoop whoop. He was on. Did you see it, Michael, when he was on the chat?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Got 5 people.
What's that?
Yeah.
Reef Madness is what? Got 5 people.
Yeah.
What, is Reefer Madness live as well?
What's that, man?
Yeah, he's live as well.
I've not seen a notification today for him going live.
I didn't.
Yeah.
That's why I went live. But there you go.
Either.
Well, how long has he been going live? Did he start before or after me? I don't know.
Let's see. I don't know.
I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
I'll be right.
Rico's on as well.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. What was I going to say?
People are watching the
Football.
CRS-14 launch for NASA again. Because it's live, but it's 974 watching. It's like on repeat loop. Live.
I'm watching Sumps. I've just been watching the universe programs all day. Half asleep.
Yeah.
These live streams are knackering me out. I'm going to bed early today. All I want to do, I want to let a few more people jump in. I want to start talking about Sumps.
What time did you finish last night?
3.
Oh, so literally not long after I left.
No, the time was nearly up then anyway.
Right. I managed to get a few bits of editing done while I was sat on that live stream, which is good.
Yeah, I don't do editing. Don't do editing at all because I'm absolutely shite at it, and I don't even know how to do it. So that's the big one.
You don't get better at things until you practice.
Hey, that's why I'm the best am shanker going.
Practice.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to swing on down and say hi.
Hello, Cruz. What time are you got? Are you finished your break now?
Yeah, it's 1:50 over here.
Yeah.
Until about 4:30ish.
Right. Well, if you get time, jump in because we're going to talk about Sumps.
Okay.
Because I know nothing about them. I know that water passes through them. That's it.
That's all you really need to know.
Yeah, it's a big plastic box or a
Yep.
big glass box, or just an extension of your system.
Yeah.
That's it.
I tell you what, Cruz, since you got this new phone, bloody hell, it's so low. It's like really, really low.
Must be an Android.
Because every time I jump in, YouTube or Hangouts turns me all the way down.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. No, I've turned it up. Here, you're full on Hangouts on my side.
Okay. So it's still low though, right?
Yeah, still really, really low.
It's the stupid
Last night we could barely hear you at all.
Even with my headphones.
Are your headphones on now?
Nah, I'm in the car.
All right.
Bluetooth on the car. I'm trying to find where the mic is.
I was in my car before driving to Mrs. to work and I was asking Google loads of questions. You can ask Google questions in the car.
Yeah.
I can in this truck.
On your phone?
On my phone.
On my car, on my phone. Siri.
No.
And then we go, Alexa.
Got loads of people to talk to now, haven't we? We don't need friends anymore. We've got Siri, we've got Alexa, we've got Bixby, Google.
Yeah, well, the joke on Alexa's terrible.
Yeah.
What, sorry?
Alexa, when you tell it to tell you a joke, it's terrible. Terrible joke, not funny.
Tell me a joke.
Have you ever said to Google that I feel lucky?
No, I'm going to do it now, though. 1 minute.
Stupid.
Say to Google, say, okay, Google, I feel lucky.
Right, shush. Hello, Google. I feel lucky.
Okay, Google, innit?
Yeah,
Right.
hey.
On your phone, or I've just done it on my laptop and it's come up. How to use Google's I'm feeling lucky button. Did you do it on your
I
phone?
think, yeah. Do it on your phone.
1 minute.
School at this time. MIA.
Just Google's being a diff. It's just trying to make me look stupid now.
Right, I need the Google thingy up, runner. Google.
Anyway.
Right, I'm gonna do it. So what do I say? Okay, Google.
Okay, Google, I'm feeling lucky.
Okay, Google, I'm feeling lucky. Nah, didn't work.
Does it even recognise you even said okay, Google, or what did it do?
Listen, it did say it. I'll show you. I did it, and this is what it says. Look. So look. Okay, Google, I'm feeling lucky. It recognised my voice. Oh.
Oh, there you go. You got your voice assistant now.
Right, hang on. Let me do it. Next. Right, here we go. Okay, Google. I'm feeling lucky.
Mickey,
Yeah.
starts playing a game, didn't it? The game show.
Yeah.
She's got to done it on the one in the kitchen.
That's a game show after you can have like multiple players and everything.
Are
Cool.
you feeling lucky? Who's asking the questions here? I guess I am.
What the hell?
I'm your Google assistant, the host of the show.
I've
How
played
many
that a lot.
contestants are playing?
1.
It's going to call
We're
you a
going
funny
solo.
name.
Get ready for 5 questions.
Ooh.
As luck would have it, your random nickname is Hollywood.
Oh, Hollywood's done it.
Okay, let's get things started. It should go by quickly, but if you want to end the game early, just say stop. You'll eat this one up, which is not a traditional ingredient in moon pies. Graham crackers, marshmallow, or whipped cream.
Graham crackers.
I didn't even hear it.
I didn't. Marshmallow.
I'm so sorry. You're
Oh
wrong.
no, I've never heard of moon pie.
The answer
Oh,
is
yeah, marshmallow, yeah.
Whipped cream.
It's the same as a wagon wheel.
Oh, whipped cream. We both wrong. Anyway,
Marshmallow.
back to Sumps. just thought I'd enlighten everybody on that little fun tidbit. All right, see you in a bit, Cruz.
Bill Haddon.
See you later, Cruz.
Paul, ask Google what a sump is.
Are you sure you want to quit?
Stop. Yes.
Okay, thanks for playing.
Google. Okay, Google. Stupid thing. It's not working.
Do excuse me.
Hello. Okay, Google. What is an aquarium sump?
I don't think it's.
The sump sits below, behind, or on a support above the main tank, and is used as a filter, as well as a holding place for unsightly, miscellaneous equipment such as protein skimmers, calcium reactors, and heaters.
What a clever cat.
Boom.
Hey. Oh,
Check it
wow.
out.
Hang on a minute. Let's do.
More than you know.
Get rid of young hats.
I'm going to ask you an aquarium question. Okay, Google. How do I test for calcium in a marine aquarium? Don't know that, you'd have cow.
Nah, just certain things that'll just give you search results.
Hey, you're still searching.
Maybe it doesn't help with the way that you say it. Okay, Google. That accent, so it's tuned for many, many accents, but not yours.
Says the man from Middleton. All right, kid.
All right, kid.
I just waiting for you to go, okay, Belen, okay, Google.
Oh, look, here's a live stream ninja again, sneaking in without nobody even noticing.
Yeah.
Okay, Google.
I'm sitting there going, no, Paul started up. All right, we'll cut mine off and we'll go over there.
Well, do you know, how long have you been streaming?
I was probably.
Did you hear that?
Did it just call Paul a penis?
Okay, Google. What is a bell end?
Bell end, the glands of the penis.
Yeah, there you go.
How long ago did you start streaming, Craig?
Probably about. Geez, what the heck's going on with my systems? Probably about. My controls room was 1 sec, guys. Oh, that's why. There it is.
Tension's killing me.
I know, just wicked. Just been talking all morning on the phone. Probably about 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I didn't get a notification for your stream. I got a notification for a Mad Dog stream. But I didn't get one for yours.
I didn't even get
That's
one
what.
for Paul's.
That's what I said.
I didn't get one for Paul's either. The only reason I knew Paul was streaming because he messaged me.
No, and it's all good. It's all good. I'm the late night stream master. That's what I am, man. So, called the night teacher by somebody apparently. Anyway,
I see one not jumped in yet saying go. Usually does.
Yeah, I think they scored, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, he's watching. You guys got him.
I hope he's behind. I hope he's behind and we tell him the score before we do it.
But no, so no, I had to give Annika your link because she didn't have it. And who else was over there? Tony, who's in here now, and Bubba and all that. So
hello.
yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, Tony's already in here too. Look at that. He's a ninja too.
Did it show a picture? Let me have a look there.
Oh, by the way, Paul, were you in the stream the other night with Tony when he was talking about the sludging on his pump, stopping his pumps on his brother's tank?
I was.
Yeah. Oh, you were? Yeah. Guess what, guys? Go ahead, Tony. You got to tell him what it was.
He was getting water from the Thames and topping it up with Epsom salt. I know. If that's not a bell end, I don't know what is. The fish survived. The fish survived.
Yeah, he's all chilled out. That's why.
Their skin's all soft, and
he was getting the water. You boys know what it is. Dagenham Docks.
Dagenham Docks. Yeah, I know Dagenham Docks.
Yeah. Dagenham Docks.
So he was going down to Chipping Docks to collect water.
Yep.
They may as well just slip in stick petrol and diesel in his slipping tank.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. And it all started because the only reason it started was because we was debating how much I was charging him for the salt, and he didn't want to pay for it. Yeah, considering he started off.
You're charging your brother?
Yeah, of course I am. Salt's expensive. Salt's expensive.
I tell you what. You cockneys. There's no wonder you cockneys have got so much money, you type bastard.
Michael, you want to hope his brother don't need a kidney? Okay, now.
I know, yeah. I'm gonna change the flipping rules of my organ donation to not give it to a summoner. We'll just sell it on.
Tony, where are you from?
From Romford, mate.
All right.
From Romford. Yeah. So not totally East End, but on the borderline.
Yeah, but what he's going, he's not a fucking cockney.
yeah. He's a fucking liar. Yeah.
Fucking mug.
Yeah.
Everyone from Essex says they're from London. Everyone.
They do, don't they?
Yeah. I'm a cockney, mate. Where are you from? Bromford? No, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is, everybody up north, you can just flag it because we couldn't say any different.
Yeah.
You all sound the same.
People from Essex going, I hear the bells. I've got good hearing, I hear the bells. Whoop, whoop.
See, I was born in Plaistow, so that's why I say I am cockney. because I was born as a cockney.
We'll give you that then.
Yeah, so, but I still moved to Romford.
You wanted a better life, didn't you?
No, it was better women, mate.
Them white stilettos.
Definitely, mate. It does it for me. But yeah, so I charged him for assault, and we're going back and forth for about an hour.
How much do you charge him?
I charged him £30 for a whole bucket.
Oh, that's all right. That's cheap.
Yeah, I know.
That's
It's not bad, is it?
You're losing. You're losing money there. He's a tight bastard.
I know. But so we're going back and forth, and then he comes out with, "Yeah, but I get my water for free now." What do you mean you get your water for free? Well, I go down to Dagenham Docks onto Dagenham Beach, and I sit there with my bucket and my 25-litre barrel, and I just pour it in. I was shocked. I was absolutely gobsmacked.
Now that side of things I can understand, but then adding Epsom salts, now that's where it throws it out.
Maybe his fish had
I don't know where that comes from.
What?
Maybe his fish had calluses.
I don't know. I don't understand the Epsom salt side of things. It may as well, to be honest, by the sounds of it, he was trying to cut corners and flipping, trying to cheap out on the salt because he didn't want to pay you. Why didn't he just go and get something out of his cupboard? Go get some salt out of his bit of salt on his chips and a bit of salt in his fish tank.
He'd be better off with that table.
Just use that, it'd have been cheaper. Well, to be honest, it wouldn't have made any difference. Epsom salts or table salt.
No. You get a bit of rock, a cracked pepper.
A little bit of pepper. Flavor them up before you cook them.
Yeah. But yeah, literally, I done a 50 that night, 50% water change that night, and then a 25 again today. And the pumps, they're showing no signs now. So I'm just going to keep rolling with it.
Yeah, that's it. All you can do is water changes to compete with it. Like I said, you might want to start blowing the rocks off though, because there's going to be a butt ton of silicates and other crap in that water that rock.
Yeah. No wonder we couldn't work it out.
What I can't understand is he's blaming me for it. He's blaming me for it. He's saying you told me to go with that size tank. I said to him, but you got to go bigger. If you can afford bigger and you've got the space for it, always go bigger. We all know that because we always want bigger. Yeah. Technically, it's my tank. It's just housed somewhere else and someone else is going to pay for it. So, of course, I'm going to turn around and go, I want an 8x2x2. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to mess about.
Right.
But he says it's too expensive to fill. So
if you're doing it from the teams, it ain't.
So it's your tank and you're maintaining it, but he's paying for it?
Yeah, basically.
Oh my God!
Hang on.
You two literally pull each other's pants out of
You cheeky bastards. That's what you are.
Well, the pair of you are raping each other.
It's your tank
in his house, and he's paying for it.
He's a posh bastard. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have swore. He's a posh guy. We're way over that. He's got the money, and he wanted a tank.
Has he got
so
woody
he
money?
Can show off to his. Yeah.
He's got woody money. Nah.
He works in Barclays.
Nah. Woody works in the palace.
In Canary Wharf.
Woody owns Barclays. Come on.
Woody.
So he wanted a tank to show off.
What?
He wanted a tank to show off. So I thought, okay, my chance to get a bigger tank.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Woody, just throw him a gold bar and tell him how rich you are.
What, in the bank or the actual building of Barclays?
Is it the Barclays building he works in or the bank?
The building.
Yeah, that's right. I work in.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that you let out to them, Woody?
What, mate?
That one of your buildings that you let out?
Yeah, they've probably got 2 of the floors that they own, yeah.
Is that the one on the top of that lift?
Say again?
Are those floors at the top of the lift?
The floors at the top of the lift?
Yeah, in Barclays.
Oh, what, the penthouses?
Yeah.
That's the ones. So what's your local shop, Tone? Is it?
Rajas.
It's actually Patel's Smoking Paradise.
LFS.
LFS.
Yeah.
Wet Pets in Romford, but it ain't no good.
No.
You've been there, yeah?
H2O. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
You go H2O in Brentwood.
I usually go. Do you know Swallows in Rayleigh? I usually go there.
That's the
the garden place sort of
the
thing.
garden centre place, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So have you never been in H2O?
No, never been to H2O.
Give it a go.
Definitely.
100%.
Definitely. I'm just sorting out work now to go and have a look. Is it any good?
Yeah, I love it in there. Been going there for about 8-9 years, I think.
I have it come up on Google, but I just never thought about going.
Yeah, it's not far from you. It's only down the road.
It is.
Sorry, boys, you'd have to talk amongst yourself because two cockneys are chatting here now.
That's it. So whereabouts you from, Woody?
Well, hang on a minute. He's not a cockney.
Yeah, he was born in Glasgow, so yeah.
Technically, we're by birthright. Birthright.
All right then. I'm technically lift because I think my mum and dad did it in the lift by birthright.
Lift. Well, the button was pressed.
Yeah. That's my mum.
Oh, it's only in Brentwood, Woody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Jesus, I could spit on it.
From you.
Oh, we've got two new mates here now. All right.
See you later on, lads. We're going to Woody's channel.
Paul, you know I'll never leave you.
Oh. And a tear in my eye and everything.
Yeah, what, in your glass eye?
That was a secret between me and you.
Got all your pictures on his bedroom wall.
And I thought that was a secret between me and you. When you sent to me, you said, don't tell him. I thought, all right.
I got the Thomas the Tank Engine picture.
That's a picture of Seymour and Thomas the Tank Engine back side by side.
Can't be a bit, Thomas.
Hello, Finn.
Yeah. Right, this has gone south. Let's get back to Sumps.
Yeah.
Sumps.
Go on.
Oh, Master Aquarium's got a new video. He's got some nice little gobies. So you need to go and watch his new video. I was saying about the red spot. Blah, blah, blah. Is it the red spot gobies? I forgot myself. They look like neon tetras for marine. Is it the red spot gobies? Is that what they're called? Tiny little fish.
But the dragnet you're on about, the little...
No, the red spot gobies. Isn't it? Yeah. I told Mass before. He's saying about little fish, off the tank.
Yeah.
This thing, and I'm like, yeah, they look like tetras, so they look like freshwater fish in your marine tank.
Oh, okay, I thought that might be Yasha's, but...
I think the red spot. Let's Google a red spot goby. Red spot. That's a goby. Oh, that's not a red spot goby. Give me a second. I'm going to have to find them.
Oh, okay. I know.
Blue neon. Blue neon goby. That's the one. There you go. Blue neon goby. Like I said, the tiny. They look. Mass Juicer. They look like neon tetras.
Yeah, the blue. Yeah, the little blue neon gobies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
So I'm saying you get one of them. Have like a marine tank with a algae inside the main thing. Put them in. Everyone will think you've got a freshwater tank.
Yeah.
But then again, you could just throw a couple of mollies in, couldn't you? That'll really throw some people off.
Yeah.
I did that in one tank.
Yeah, I don't know where I got the red from. I'm thinking of something else.
I've been debating Yasha Gobi in the 20. Debating it.
Get one of them. Get a clown goby.
Don't forget to stew.
Already one in there. Yeah.
Or I'll tell you one. You get a mandarin goby.
I already got one. Keep going. Let's see what I don't have.
I was trying to spark him off then.
Mandarin. Well, you know what? I probably couldn't at 20, but I got to wait for it to come alive in a big way before I'd even chance it. So, yeah, I got one in my 120 though, and I got a scooter dragonette over there as well, just a regular one. Are you having a laugh?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, mate. I couldn't help it.
Yeah, cheeky bastard. Anyway,
You cheeky bastard.
I used to have
That's
a,
all right. You can now start calling me Tinkerbell.
I used to have a pair of the clown gorbies. They used to always fight proper scrap in my tank. Look, as soon as one went in the other half of the system, the other one used to come and attack it straight away. It's going to be 3-0. It's oof. No. Seymour, every time he does score, he tells us about 5 minutes later.
yeah, that's effective.
We're talking about Sumps.
Well, did you get your sump done or what? Were you still complaining?
I'm getting all the bits ready. As soon as the day it comes out, I'm going to put like a temper or something, so I can take as long as I want to do the proper one.
Have you got the glass?
Yeah, I've got it.
Oh, you got it all. Good man.
Yeah. Well, I only needed one piece.
Yeah. Does it fit all right?
Don't know. We'll soon find out. I got it 2 mil shorter than it should be anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. See what fin times are it?
I'm looking. Sounds like the fruit and veg market. And with his missus behind, you got a pub there and all. Get out my pub.
You can't be a good cockney. You can't be a good cockney pub, a proper pub though. None of these fancy ones.
They're all gone, mate. They're all gone.
They are, aren't they?
All wine bars around here.
I think they all went with the Robin Hood, didn't they?
Yeah.
You talking like the one in the UB40 video for red wine?
No, that's too posh. That's too posh. When you've got a geezer coming to you with a TV and a DVD player, some perfume that he's nicked from Boots and some meat from Iceland, then you know you're in a proper pub.
You're in a proper pub, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call that the mug and slug.
Mug and slug.
You mug someone outside, so you go and slug a beer inside.
I don't know. You still get a few mugs in the pub, so you can't really say much different.
Yeah. I always said it's not a proper bar until I walk in and there's a sign above the men's room door that says "Don't eat the big white mint." So.
Woody.
Yes, mate.
Do you know the sump that I'm going to be doing? It's going to be sectioned off for the refugium. Then it's going to have the centre bit for the skimmer.
Yeah.
Would you put the reactor behind the skimmer? If you needed the reactor.
If I needed it, I'll definitely have it. Yeah, in with the skimmer, whether it's in front or behind, it don't matter.
Right. That means I can shorten the gap. I can shorten the gap between the return pump then. You know, so I've got even more space, so I can move it up another couple of inches.
Yeah.
Should give me about 12 or 13 gallon of sump space then, refugium space.
And so I would nick as much as you can for the refugium. So sort of move it all left. If you're going to do that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to... Mike from Infamous is here. Hello.
All poshed in. Hello.
Hello there, darling. How are we doing? Oh, ta-da. Right.
Is he jumping in? Yes.
3-0.
3-0?
Yeah, they're kicking her ass, aren't they?
Well, this is Liverpool to Man City.
Yeah.
I was just on the phone to Oak saying to him, it's going to be a tough one. Jesus Christ.
You know what? Honestly, this afternoon, someone this afternoon, they said, what score do you reckon it'll be? And I said it was about 4-0 to Liverpool, because City. Aguero's not playing, is he?
I know sod all about football, but I know Man City ain't bad.
No, Man City not bad. Everyone else is shite.
Yeah. She's at 5-0 now.
Yeah. She wishes. Who's that Illuminati there?
Don't want to know.
Shush, it's a secret.
It'd be, yeah, well, the name would help. Illuminati confirmed. There you go. I believe in the Illuminati. That's a conspiracy about peanut butter. So
5-0 to finish. Yeah, good PB. I've just been on the channel myself. Not a single channel on there about aquatic things.
Oh, look at Infamous. Love you, mate. Look at that. He don't usually follow football. When he does, he follows Man United. Whoop, whoop. The way it should be. Anyway, we're talking about bloody Sumps then, and I always get kicked off by the foot. I turn this shit off anyway. No one likes these teams anyway.
No.
Just you, Paul.
Not these. So you're joking, aren't you? Can't stand scouts.
He got Salah. Oh, body.
Sorry.
What's the real score? Is it 3-0?
Yeah.
So Coutinho.
Just mute him, Paul.
Okay, guys, I'll be back when we score 4.
Oh, there you go.
Go on, mate.
Yeah, I did. I said it'd be about 4-0. So,
No.
see. Anyway, what was I saying about the Sump, Woody? You want as much space as we want for the refugium. I was going to show that light, wasn't I? That he said. He's gone now. He told me the light. Let me get it up. He sent me the link.
Who did?
Seymour.
What, for the UFO?
Oh no, I sent him the link. You know, to see about this light.
Yeah.
In fact, he sent me one, and I sent him one back. And I said, "How would this one be?" And he said, "It'll be all right."
What is it? A UFO?
Yeah, it's just a grow light. There's a square one and a round one.
That's all you need.
Let me show you. Right, so there's that one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see the things on there, the specs on there.
10 watt, yeah.
And that's the picture there. It's got the lights in it. Let me go back.
Was it 300?
That's right, but it didn't work well.
There was that one and all. Hang on.
The UFO is better, 150 watts.
Yeah, this one, I think this one's only 10 watt, is it? That's 50 watts, that one.
That's 50 watt, yeah. The other one is 10 watt.
Yeah, and I think what Seymour sent me was...
The first one is a crapper.
Wagwan blood.
Blood.
Yeah. Whatever's going to be easy for you to aim.
That's 45 watt. So what would you do? Got higher wattage or lower wattage?
Higher wattage.
Yeah, but can you turn it up or down?
Dan?
Yeah, Dan.
50 is good.
I would want something that's adjustable, definitely.
What are we talking about?
Grow light, do you know for refugium?
Oh yeah, I got the UFO.
Which one have you got? We sent throw a link in the chat.
Just a thing.
I have the UFO. I think it's 150 watts. The circular ones.
Yeah, you have the big one.
Have you got Woody?
I've got the Kessel.
I'm going to use that one for now. Do you know that one? That thing? Is it the?
Nah, don't get the Kessel, man.
I've got it.
Oh no, I'm telling Paul don't get the Kessel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I've got Nick's Kessel, haven't I?
I'll use that for now. Kessel.
I've got the what is it? Which Kessel is it, Woody? I've got
350. 350W.
Yeah, use that one.
You'll get you that H1200 Refugium light.
X1200, did you say that?
The only.
Yeah, that's
that's Kessel's big crazy.
That's a Refugium light. It's like a $1,200 light.
$1,100 light for a
no.
Yeah. You're if you get the UFO, only thing I don't like about it is you can't dim it. So.
Because what would you do? You start my refugium off. What do you do? Start it low, then work your way up with the light power.
Yeah.
You work out with
honestly,
hours.
It's like the hours as well.
No, with me, I had some healthy Cheeto, man. Because I know people that's used it and they bleach the hell out of their Cheeto. You know.
Yeah.
Not me. Like for me, I got lucky. I had some I guess my Cheeto was used to heavy light. And I don't trim my Cheeto like that. Just I want to keep it dense, so the light doesn't burn it. So.
Do you know I'm going to have it in a separate baffle? Do I need to cover something up to stop the light travelling through the baffle? Do I like to
Yes.
the other section?
Yes.
Yeah, you're better off if you can.
Yeah.
So what do I need for that then?
Black acrylic or something.
Yeah, acrylic, or just cover your skimmer.
Yeah, some people wrap their skimmers in black
it will grow algae in the skimmer.
Yeah. Rico has a black plastic on his skimmer, just a plastic bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers
like
for that.
me, I'm at the with me, I run them opposite now. I run my skimmer 12 hours during the day, Fuge 12 hours at night, because if not, then I'm just cleaning algae out of that skimmer body like nobody's business.
Really?
You know? Yeah, I can't run them at the same time. It grows algae that bad.
Right, so I need to get some. Nicholas.
Yes.
What would you put there? Black acrylic, paint it. What?
I missed it. What were you doing?
Cover the baffle. Do you know what? I've not even put the baffle in yet. So what would you do? What would I do? What would I do with this baffle? Is there anything that I could paint it with?
No.
Yeah, spray paint it just. It's easy.
Yeah, but it's got to be marine thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it is non-toxic when it dried.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah,
use a rubberized coating, Paul.
See, that scared the shit out of me, spraying something up on it in my tank.
Don't be a wimp. Just do it, Paul.
And they do like them pond paints, like rubber paint for ponds.
Yeah, you have that paint you can just peel off as well for cars. It's rubber.
Yeah. TMG, what was you going to say then?
No, so I don't know if you remember Kevin Vlogs. He put a lampshade over his.
He did what?
A lampshade.
Nice.
No, yeah, it's not.
That's a clever thing. That's clever.
No, yeah, I'm serious.
That's
serious.
cool. Yeah, that's clever because it's
that
focusing it down, then, isn't it? To where you want it to go.
Huh?
It's focusing it down to where you want it to go. The light.
Exactly.
That's what Billy Pipes has done, isn't it? Billy Pipes has done the same thing.
I might get a Thomas the Tank Engine one.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That'd be the funniest thing, wouldn't it? Getting a Thomas Tank Engine lampshade.
Oh my God, potholes. Yeah. I just left one of my basement guys. I left with a California tort. Oh my God, I gotta stop this.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What I need.
That's funny.
I had to negotiate him down. He's selling like fingernail clippings of like encrusting coral. I'm like, dude, I'm not paying $30 for a fingernail clipping.
I don't take change.
You know, so I just got I got a California tort. I don't know if you guys have that in the UK.
California.
You got tort.
We're limited in the UK.
Yeah, you guys probably have a Birmingham tort. Manchester tort.
The London tort.
London tort.
Oh, the Tottenham tort.
They just tore it down.
So you guys need to start like naming some corals. The tea and biscuit acro. You know. The Queen's Euphilia.
What about a racist reef chalice?
I like that. Oh man, racist reef GSP.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm seriously gonna change my name just to see how much like hate I get. Because not a lot of people are gonna know that it's just a joke.
No, they're not. So there's going to be someone that takes it serious.
Seriously, yeah. Oh man. When I do voiceovers, I'm gonna put on like a down south accent.
Hello, son. I'm the racist reefer.
Hey,
what is got down south accent?
Racist reefer.
He's from down
and I'm
south.
here to tell you I don't like softness.
Sticks and plates, baby. Sticks and plates.
Oh man. Yeah. Doing a little shopping. Huh?
Who was that?
Sorry,
Gee.
Yeah, sorry. Let me mute myself because the shopping cart.
No problem.
All right, that's better now. I'm on paved road.
There you go.
Yeah, a little shopping.
How's it going with your tank, Tim G?
Oh, bloody good. So I keep putting
Bloody
oils
good.
in it. So,
Oh,
Is
man.
the softy racist?
You guys cracking me up today. You know how they got like strawberry shortcake acapora, right?
freaking I just started.
Oh, you're breaking, Tim G.
Can't hear you.
You're breaking. It's breaking bad.
That's what you get for talking bad about Southerners.
You hacked his phone.
Take that. We're gonna scramble your phone.
It's probably an iPhone, that's why.
Ooh. Hey, I've been reading about that new Apple HomePod today.
I got one.
You got one, Woody?
Yeah,
yours
probably
will be,
do.
yours will be
Don't surprise
gold and diamond encrusted
Nah, just regular.
with a ruby on the top.
You're lying. You have nothing regular.
It'll say inscribed with
plated
HRH in it.
I would love for your Apple HomePod to listen in on your conversations that you have in here.
No, that'd just be freaky, Annika.
Yeah, namely the line. What was it earlier? The hooker may love you, but it's the $50 that counts.
What?
Do you remember that line?
It loves you for a little while.
No, earlier.
No, but I think I'm going to start using that.
No, earlier
That's
I was
Craig.
driving
So
and I was listening to the chat, and it was coming through the Bluetooth in my car. And somebody said, "The hooker may love you, but it's the hooker may love you, but it's the $50 that counts."
Yeah, that was Craig.
Yes.
I'm back.
Right.
Right.
Craig that said that because he's like that.
Right, hang on. Lloyd Williams, you've got a question for me. What's your question? Stick it in the chat so I can answer it.
Mr. Lloyd Williams.
That was my
Sorry,
sister.
Lloyd.
Nephew's birthday tomorrow. Some sister's organising stuff. So
No, you're not.
who's doing my whoop whoops?
That'd be me. I'm stealing your whoop whoop.
So I need my whoop whoop.
Yo, it's Nick.
How we doing?
Even Seymour does the whoop whoops now.
Are you hiding?
What's that, Nick?
I've been hiding. I haven't been hiding. I've been on here.
Well, we can't hear you, Nick. That's why.
Is
Oh,
Rip
can you hear
in?
me now?
Where's Rip? Someone just said, "Hey, Rip." I've not seen Rip.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Well, there you are. Hey, Rip.
He's
There
hiding.
you go. You see?
He'll be in bed. That's why. He'll be being quiet because he's being in bed. He's Mr. Black. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
He will mess him up if he talks.
So let's have a look who's in. We got Nick. We got Ed. Hello, Ed. We got Raven. We got Big Niners Reef. We got Finn, Lloyd, Annika, or Anika, whichever you want to say. How do you say it? Which one?
What did can you remember that game show Shooting Stars? And they had, was it Eureka Johnson?
Yeah.
So we need to start going Annika, ka. That's what they used to do to Eureka, right?
Oh, not.
Do you not remember that game show? With
Yeah.
Reeves. I used to love that show.
Right, you want to like huge. I'm using a lamp from IKEA, 230k, and it's only 27.
Bloody
But
hell, that's like an expensive light, 230k.
I've got OCD. I've got OCD.
Bloody
And
hell.
it's got to look part of a marine system. If it doesn't, I don't want it. I know it sounds silly, but
230k.
That's an expensive light.
That's hell. Is it diamond encrusted with a ruby on top?
I have 2.
3 rubies.
You've probably already got 2, Woody.
And LEDs.
the light that I've seen, Lloyd, the light that I've seen is only 27 and £29 anyway. Which
I just use a floodlight on my refugium. This works great. It grows like weed.
I
Rip,
just used
Rip,
glowworms.
you don't wear the trousers.
Glowworms.
Stop lying. When your missus tells you to be quiet. Yeah.
His wife obviously isn't there.
Right.
No, you're being silly, pal.
Yeah.
You wear the trousers, Paul, in your household.
You know, though, every time I say something, Mickey tells me.
He does dishes and he doesn't.
Yes, love.
See, I'm not going to lie. My missus is the boss of me. That's why we've been together so long. If I was the boss, I would have failed by now.
See, once you accept it, that's it. You're made.
Yeah. Woody, who's the boss in your house?
Me.
There you go.
that was a spoken accent. Me. You know it, Woody.
That Benjamin, you dare answer that. You leave this to me.
I can't believe she answered for you.
You got your own, Woody.
Mrs. Woody. Mrs. Woody.
You see, this is how it is. Like Seymour, he'll be listening, even though he's watching the football, which is a couple of minutes left.
Doing the dishes.
Yeah, his missus is the boss over him, as we all know, don't we, Woody?
Man, he goes so meek when she's around, right?
It's the other day, she made him apologise to me. He's like,
no way.
She made him say it. She goes, say it.
What did she say?
What?
What did she say? Did she say, "Or else apologise to Paul right now"? How did she say it?
Oh, she said it, but she's top Seymour's missus. I like him. And he definitely wears.
Apologise to Paul right now.
Yeah. Shut up!
Oh man,
that's my dog. She's rubbing herself, rubbing her belly.
That's because you don't do it.
She tickles her own belly. She's weird, dog.
You have to do it. Paul. You have to do what your dogs want.
No.
Gotta do what you do.
Carpet.
Oh, she's not on the carpet. She's in a thing. She's in her own bed.
Oh my God.
Hello, Big.
Biggers, how are you doing?
Yeah. So the refugium light I'm getting is a proper refugium light. Have you seen how we always go off it and we always start again?
So you're working out how to protect the rest of your son from getting algae.
Yeah, I want to make sure that when I set it up to go. Like I said, for now, until the end of the month, mate. I'll just mute you, Jeeves, a minute. Right, yeah. Like I said, till the end of the month, I'll buy a light at the end of the month, that light.
Right.
And I'll just use that one of yours for now.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go to Michael's, get the Chato. But what do I do? Do I start it low? I know, like, I do start it low, but how low do I start it? The light.
How low? How low do you go? How low? How low do you go?
You know what? Everyone, when you talk about Nick from now on, just type hashtag Bellend. I can't see questions.
Nick's on one, isn't he?
Oh God!
I'm always on one. You try to be serious and he never lets you talk. Nick, I'm not speaking to you. Nick, I'll time me out.
Oh man.
Nick, put a tang in the glass.
Tom,
How low are you thinking
Tom.
of going?
Yeah.
Don't follow him.
I never do. I'm always this low, Paul, so I don't have to follow him.
Don't join his group. It's the wrong type of group to join.
Don't go to the dark side. Stay away from the light.
All right, Nick, the power of the light, seriously.
Yes.
How low do I start it?
I have the power of the light. Yes.
Right. So,
Nick, my wife said I'm not allowed to play with you no
it's
more.
all right, Nick's muted. So's Tom, because they both do me in now. Right, anyway.
Just muting everybody, huh?
So, yeah. Oh, you was making noise. That's why I stopped you.
Yeah, sorry. I just switched over to my computer and I was picking up my headset and stuff.
All right. Yeah, but I muted them because they're just being balanced.
So I was trying to ask Nick if he had been to sleep yet or not, because I know I was talking to him at like 3 o'clock this morning our time.
Do you know, Nick doesn't sleep. You should know that by now. Nick is a vampire.
I don't sleep.
He's a vampire, honestly. I've been on at 3 o'clock in the morning. Nick's been there. I've woke up absolutely bollocks, and Nick's still chatting away on the chat. You're like, how's it doing?
I actually can't sleep more than 3 to 4 hours, otherwise I get like restless.
Yeah, Woody's a vampire though. Woody always sleeps during the day. Yep. Right, Seymour. This is not a football chat. This is marine. We're talking about sumps.
Okay, all right. So I'll talk to you guys later then.
Oh, Seymour's too funny.
Paul, are you having a rolling circulation in your future to turn the algae? I had to tap off the manifold. Yes, Seymour, we know that Liverpool is winning. You don't have to tell people.
You're getting your new tank soon anyway, Paul.
Yeah, I know. Secret, Nick.
We need to crank some of these tanks out. Oh, or is it a secret?
Because we could do a surprise unveiling.
Is that like Mike's bombshell last night that he slipped up on?
What was that? What was Mike's bombshell?
Oh, he's getting the lights. He's getting finger lights.
Yeah.
He's getting what?
Right.
The lights you've got.
Yeah.
He's getting some.
So if the
He's
topic is
copying me.
Oh,
go
on, Annika.
Sorry. A lot of my Australian friends, and like I had a boss who was from Australia years ago who would call me Annika, which is kind of funny.
Right.
So you guys can pronounce it pretty much any way you want, but it's Annika.
Annika.
So yeah, Annika.
Like the Jewish festival, Annika.
Yeah, Annika or Annika, either way. Not Aniqua. I do get people here in Houston who call me Aniqua, which is kind of different.
Where's the W come from?
Where does the Q come from?
The Q come from.
Yeah. But so regarding sumps, do a lot of you guys like buy a box like an aquarium and then build the interior yourself, or do you guys tend to purchase the sump yourself and then put it together?
People do mixed. People buy them mixed. You're talking, I'd say 50-50. Would you say? People, like 50% of people are buying them.
You guys.
Again, 50-50.
Okay.
Me, yeah. I bought my sump. Okay. I bought like the full system in one.
Was it because you found exactly what you wanted and it was easier and less time consuming, so you just found what you wanted and purchased it, or was there any particular reason? I'm
a lazy ass, so I didn't want to muck about. I just wanted to get it plug and play in a way.
Yeah.
That was me. But I know like other people down here. Woody, you got your sump separate in your system, haven't you?
Yeah, I bought a custom sump, and then you always what I find with sumps, no matter how much you plan out a sump, once you start using it, you can always find something different that you wish you would have done. So
yeah,
I've had about 4 sumps under my tank because I keep changing my mind.
That's because he's got woody money. That's what it is.
A wooden sump?
No, woody money. If you've got money to buy sumps and just get rid of it because you don't like it, you can do what Woody does. Where we just buy pieces of glass because we can't afford a sump.
Woody doesn't even buy his sumps. He just sends his butler out to get them.
Yeah, yes.
Or you could just do a GoFundMe and have everybody else give you tens of thousands of dollars to buy yours.
I should try that one.
That'd be nice.
It would.
Yeah.
Woody has that in his socks.
Wait, what?
Spare change. You have 20 grand of spare change.
That's his wallet money.
I generally find that people overcomplicate.
You guys need to quit talking about him. He's here. Quit talking. Shh. He just shut up.
Michael, I'm going to hear you. Don't shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
So noisy all the time. He's got no respect.
Okay. You know what? I've just come in. I've not been watching. I've just finished doing what I was doing, and I come in, and Nick is going on, and it's like, oh my god! Somebody turn him off. Take the batteries out.
Okay, you guys can kick him now.
Go on, carry on. Whatever you were saying.
What are you doing, Michael?
Are you in an airplane?
What?
Are you sitting in an airplane?
It's his helicopter. It's just going picking Woody up.
I've
just sent Jeeves to go and pick him up. He's coming
No,
around.
I'm in my truck. I'm in my truck.
I thought you were.
He's in
I told you, keep my name out of your mouth,
You're
Woody.
not. You're not chartering Woody around.
Sorry, Jeeves.
No, I'm not chartering Woody around. Yeah. No, sir, I won't shine your shoes today, Bob.
That was actually too good.
So we're in the chat. Woody's mattress is full of £50.
You know, to be fair, that's all £50 notes are good for. You can't freaking spend them. Not in the normal shops that we go to anyway.
Sorry, guys, lost reception.
No worries, TMG.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Hey, Paul, you know I bought those 2 new DI resin cartridges. I just dropped one and smashed it to bits.
You're not supposed to
do happy. Oh, man. I'm hoping I got a spare. I'm good.
Good. Tank mate, it's just passing through, you guys. Want to say I hope everyone is good. Hello, Tank mate. Is that Bryn? Has he changed his name?
Who's that?
There it is. He's changed his name. So Bryn has changed his name to Tank Mates.
Oh, Bryn.
Right, everyone. You got Bryn there, very, 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 very knowledgeable. What you want to do is subscribe to his channel because I think he's going to be an up-and-coming bloody reefer. He's doing his master. In fact, he's doing his masters in, I think it's coral something.
Is that the guy you were talking to yesterday?
Yeah.
Wait, he's actually getting a degree in this?
Yeah.
Wow.
Marine biology, right?
Yeah.
We do it for free.
Yeah, he's at university doing it also.
Oh man.
So like I say, it's gonna be coming.
So he's taking his hobby to the next level.
I tell you what, we're full of scousers in here. Even Mad Dogs is going da do 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 da da. You know what I mean?
He just wants to get government grants to pay for his hobby.
Yeah, he's doing his masters in the research of it.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. You Brits are like probably gonna be the ones to save corals. I'm not gonna lie.
We're gonna be the ones that continue to rule the earth.
Backbone of the reef, baby. Backbone of the reef.
We did it once. We'll do it again.
Hey, didn't we bleach y'all a couple hundred years ago?
Yeah.
No, if you mean Americans, Americans ran away.
Michael,
living in the past, people. Think about the future.
Michael.
Yes.
What? Michael, what's this I hear about you getting reef rights?
I'm hoping to get reef rights. I'm gonna start annoying you soon.
Why
to get this up.
Why are you getting reef bites?
Oh, I fancy a change. You know me. I get in it. Don't even say it. Shut up. Don't even say it.
Level yet?
I knew that you was gonna. I knew exactly what you was gonna say.
I'm not sure you're ready yet, Michael. I'll be honest.
I am ready. I'm ready. I can feel it. I know it.
I just ordered skimmers.
One for me.
No.
Can I touch it and kiss it before you give it to whoever it is?
Hey, yo,
I'll let you stroke it.
Gay.
Hey, listen. The size of the pump on the Slipping Typhoon skimmer. You know, all I'm saying is remember that clam guy. Just saying.
Nick,
which reef rights are you going for?
Yeah, Nick. When you send that skimmer to mine, don't tell Michael's here. I thought you weren't telling Michael.
Shit.
I swear to God, if a Typhoon skimmer turned up at your house before my house, I would literally go rampage.
You know what,
Michael, genuinely, Nick, tell him now. I'm getting the new tank off you and that skimmer.
The Typhoon's too big for that tank, so shut up.
No, it's not for this tank.
No.
Paul, you're not allowed anything bigger than a 3 foot. Oh, test me.
Michael, remember she went 40. In fact, she kicked off when I went 4 foot, didn't she?
I know. That's what I mean. You put a typhoon skimmer on a 3 foot tank. That's it. You will never have a single nutrient ever.
But it's still 4 foot. You keep saying 3, but it's 4.
Is it 4 foot your tank?
Yeah.
All right.
I just spec my tanks, Michael.
Michael's trying to play you. Yeah, that's
no, I honestly thought it was 3 foot.
Mine's a 3 foot.
I'm going for 8 foot by 4 foot coral base.
Ooh.
What height?
For the corals.
Yeah, but what height?
Oh, 18.
Right.
Nice.
So I can get an over and undertow flow.
Over and undertow.
Over and undertow.
Dip the toe. Is he still here?
Called?
Oh, it's not even here anymore, Wes Craig.
Come.
Freaking But yeah, what I was saying before I got cut off, I started dosing Calquasser to the tank.
Oh, okay. Is it stabilized that out a bit for you?
Nah, it's honestly I started off with so little, I haven't even noticed it. My alk is still dropping because I backed off the 2-part. Just to be safe, just to be safe. I'm not trying to bleach anything.
What's your pH like?
My pH hovers in between 8 and 8.2 something. Unless my mom's if my mom cooks, then it's down to like 7.5.
What's it like since adding the calc?
Nothing. It hasn't been noticeable.
Noticeable.
So I bumped it up. I bumped up the dosage last night. I was dosing for 12 hours. So now I bumped it up to 24 hours, and I essentially tripled the amount I was dosing. I started off dosing like 2.5 mils for 12 hours. So 12 times a day. So now I'm doing 5 mils 24 times a day. So every hour. So we'll see. We'll see how that affects it and whatnot. But yeah, I just want some. I heard it just does wonders. And my whole thing about it is for every mole of Kalkwasser, you're removing 2 moles of CO2. There's, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, so yeah. So, for you non-educated folks, that's like a molecule. Let me stop. Let me stop, Michael. Yeah.
That sounded like a bit of a gut shot, that, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
Yeah. So for every 1 molecule of Kalkwasser, you're stripping 2 molecules of carbon dioxide. So yeah, that's pretty much the only reason why I'm doing it.
Tim G just read that today.
So.
He's reading it right now.
He's reading it now.
I'm trying to avoid all these dang potholes on the highway. It's crazy.
Wow. Oh man.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that after I've run my tank for a year, Nick, I'm going to look at putting the halides on.
Putting halides on?
Yeah.
Are you ready for that yet?
Stop my stuff. I was born ready.
You're going to fry everything.
I'm not.
Famous last words.
No, because I've got so much height above the tank. I can put them as high, lower them if I need to. Think about it.
Which halides are you getting? 250s or 400s?
I'll probably do 2 400s.
2 400s. You're gonna get Reef Bright twin arcs.
4 strips. What?
You're gonna get Reef Bright twin arcs.
Twin arc. Oh yeah.
Halides?
I want. Yeah. The ones that Paul's got.
Yeah, he's got twin arcs.
Yeah, them ones.
They're nice. Did you have a look at it when you went in?
Yeah, I filmed it.
Yeah, nice, aren't they?
Yeah, I want them. It's just like when I was looking at Paul's coral base, it's the perfect colour for what I love. I like that white look, and it's more of a set it and forget it type thing where you turn it on and everything's there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't have to think about it.
About the spectrum.
Yeah, because I don't like that.
Crew said 14 Ks.
14 Ks, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a quick question here. Someone's got, hey all, how do you calibrate temperature probes? I have a controller, 2 digital and a mag probe. They're all different, and I don't really trust the ICE method.
Just take an average.
That's what I'd do. Do you know what I'd do? I'd get a thermometer, like a glass thermometer, go off the temperature off that, and then whichever closest to that one, because you can't go wrong. They've been going around for hundreds of years. You know what I mean?
The mercury,
Even
like
though
the mercury ones.
Mercury one.
Yeah, the mercury ones. Yeah. You've got the other ones as well. Those laser pointer ones. You know, that shape like a gun. And you pull the trigger and aim it at something.
I think about £250, aren't they? Those?
No,
no, they're only about 35 quid on Amazon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what to get me for my Christmas present now, then.
You're gonna, you guys are gonna laugh. Put it in the fridge.
Oh, okay.
Put it in the fridge.
And then
the fridge
see what your fridge temperature is.
Yeah, because the fridge has to be like really, really accurate, or else your food is spoiled.
Thing is,
I don't know what my fridge temperature is though.
I don't.
You need an upgrade.
I don't know about you guys, but I've only got 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the settings on the fridge.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got.
You guys need a. Oh well, in America we have a digital readout.
Oh no!
You know what? Is that 1, 2, 3, and 4? Is that Celsius? Because I've never known that.
I say mine just has a dial with the numbers on it.
I wonder what that 1, 2, 3, 4 is. Yeah.
Hey, do you know what? It might be like
no. It is. No, it might be Celsius. Yeah, you're right.
It is. It's like toasting in Michael. 1 minute, 2
It's like
minutes. 3 minutes.
Yeah. I only found that when I was in my 30s. You know, when I flipping those numbers represented time.
Michael, I found out last week.
I thought it was temperature or something.
Don't come to me. She goes, "Do you know that's minutes?" I'm like, "No, really."
I was 30 odd year old before I found that out.
You guys are funny.
Growing up in a council estate, toast is a staple diet.
Yeah, we always thought one was light and
beans and jam.
Wait, Paul, you didn't know those were minutes?
No. We don't. I told me last week. She goes, "Dad, do you know their minutes?" I'm like, "Really?" So I'm on Google.
Oh my god! You probably thought it was color. Like, yeah, that guy is a
five. I thought like number 3 gave you like the perfect brown to the brown ratio. Like number 3 was like temperature. That's like 3 hot.
Yeah, she always put the first 2 slots.
Number one, just it's still white, but it just gives you that crispy texture, but warm bread inside. Warm bread. Yeah. I didn't realize it was minutes either until I was 30 odd.
Oh my god.
But like I said, growing up on a council estate, literally, you don't get much food when you're on a council estate. Do you know what I mean? The food that you eat.
Michael,
what's a council estate? What's a council estate?
Council estate's like your project.
Welfare houses, whatever you call them.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, like a ghetto. So growing up in those areas.
We had tomato sauce butties, didn't we, Michael?
Tomato sauce butties, sugar butties.
Put it this way: a sugar-free drink is water.
Yeah, exactly.
Sugar-free drink is water.
You had water. Corporation pot.
Corporation pot. Mum, can I have a drink? Yep, corporation pot.
Sugar butties.
Have you seen that Monty Python sketch?
Sugar butties was our chocolate.
Once a month, the pot man used to come round, Michael. What a treat that was.
Oh, mate. and then you'd be shitting yourself in case you break the bottle, otherwise you won't get your 20p back.
I literally ain't got a clue what you're talking about.
Yeah,
well, we're talking
about being poor.
This is one that everyone can agree with. This one everyone can agree with from the UK. The biggest fear when you're a child is a TV license, man.
Oh, what's a TV license, man?
We've got to have a license to watch telly.
What?
That's the way for government to cheat your money.
We have to pay a monthly fee for television because we have the BBC, and we have to basically pay for the BBC.
Even if you don't watch BBC.
Even if you don't watch telly, you got
to pay for the big black cock.
Anything that produces TV.
what you get up to in your own time, sunshine, yeah, that's up to you. If you've got to pay for it, you know what I mean? You need to up your standards a bit, kid. I'll teach you.
You know what? You know what, Michael? You got to be careful here because we're upsetting, would it? What we meant, instead of having like salmon butties,
yeah,
right? You just have like the watercress on it instead. You know what I mean?
When you used to have cucumber sandwich, when you used to have cucumber sandwiches at Wimbledon, we used to have egg and cress on the pack.
Oh my gosh. Cucumber sandwiches.
Yeah, that's what the posh people eat.
Lucky if you get a bit of spread.
Yeah. Salmon, that was it. Salmon paste. Salmon paste, please.
Hey guys.
You guys are really poor.
I have an off-topic question. It's like way off topic. It's about fish and aquarium.
Everything is off topic.
I really want to talk about fish on a reef channel.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually about fish. So So I know that a refugium is sort of considered mechanical filtration. Is that considered mechanical or
more of a natural, isn't it?
It's a little bit. It's a little bit.
It's a bit of both.
Okay, would a protein skimmer is considered mechanical, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I because I'm researching what I'm going to do for my next build, my transfer, and next challenge to me is to phase out mechanical filtration. So I wanted to ask you guys so that I don't end up down the wrong rabbit hole.
Well, the best way to
That's off topic. You guys can go on talking about big black cock and television licenses.
That's TMG. But the easiest way to think about it, Annika, is if it physically takes particles, it's mechanical. If it takes like chemicals, as in like nitrates, phosphates, and stuff, it's biological.
Okay. So a physical filter, like a piece of media, is considered physical filtration.
Yeah,
that'll be mechanical.
So anything that captures food so that it doesn't
Yeah. Anything that captures physical particles is considered mechanical. Obviously, you can argue the case a little bit for biological as well because bacteria can build up in the sponge, but it's mechanical. You know what I mean? So
sponges out and washing them.
Sponges, filter socks, skimmers, anything that traps physical particles is mechanical.
So a clam?
Pardon?
Would a clam or a scallop be considered mechanical?
Yeah, they're like biological filtration because
they're biological or mechanical?
Biological.
Okay.
In a way, because they're taking the nutrients out of the water, as in the nitrates and phosphates, and they do take like small particles out of the water for filter feeding, but not so much like like a skimmer would or a filter phosphorus.
Yeah, you would need a lot of clams. You would need a lot of clams.
Have you seen what scallops can do?
Oh yeah, no, I have one.
No, have you seen what you can do in large quantities?
No.
They literally can. You can put I've seen a thing where they put.
You broke out.
And within hours, the water was crystal clear.
Michael, start again because you broke up then.
Oh, they're really good at cleaning the water, but
Michael,
it's a numbers game with stuff like.
Michael,
I was just saying that. Can you hear me?
Michael, start again because you literally broke off as you were speaking.
Yeah, right.
Start
when
again from when you mentioned a pile of them.
A pile of clams.
He lost. He doesn't remember.
He's not. He's breaking. He's driving.
He's breaking out. Yeah, cutting out.
But yeah, Annika. So yeah, you don't need a skimmer.
I'm back now.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm back now.
Right, start from the pile of clams.
You guys are so silly.
It's gone again. Right, TMG, go on.
No. I was saying, Annika. So you say you don't want to run a
skimmer? You hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Good.
Can you hear me now?
Us now.
Right,
hear me now?
Michael.
Can you hear me now? Hear me now?
Michael, you can't hear you.
Right, Michael, do a
Can you hear
pile
me
of
now?
clams. Do a pile of clams.
TMG.
Yes.
TMG.
Yes.
I do have a very
I
small.
can't
I have
hear
a
you.
nano.
Michael, be quiet.
I have a nano.
I'm going to mute him. Right, go on.
I have a nano, and I have
Mm-hmm.
a small protein skimmer that skims up to 30 gallons, and I do not like it because it's loud and it's kind of splashy. It's just obnoxious. So Nick is giving me this challenge to make a very, because the whole point of me getting into reefing is kind of like a zen, peaceful thing, not to like add a bunch of chaos to my life, and that's what reefing is doing. So, so I'm going to get into just biological filtration, using plants, using fish and things that are going to filter the water naturally, and kind of finding the balance and the harmony. So one of those steps is going to be phasing out my my protein skimmer. So I wanted to make sure that a protein skimmer I wasn't sure if like a sump and all of that is considered mechanical.
It's only what goes in the sump.
The sump in and of itself, to me,
it's just a box.
Is mechanical. Yes. No. It does act as a mechanical filter.
Okay.
Because if
The
you
sump's
have
the sump's a vessel in it. The sump's just a vessel.
Michael, hush. And why?
Did you just hush me?
Yeah. And why I say that is if you have the water flow going through it slow enough, all those particles will settle to the bottom eventually. Yes. And then you get that nice cardboard detritus layer, which some people hate, and they have to vacuum it out constantly. I don't care about it. And then 2, if you have a ball of Cheeto, it's key to make sure you feed it.
Yes.
So make sure
With
you
bacteria.
have a light. No, a light that's strong enough. So that Cheeto could grow.
Yes.
Make sure your iron is on point. And for the first 6 months of my tank, I never had a phosphate or a nitrate issue. Like I cycled so weird. I never even did a water change after my cycle was complete. I put a ball of Cheeto in, and my Cheeto literally brought the nitrates that were produced from the cycle down to like 0, like absolute, undetectable 0. So it's all about. I put a skimmer on because it was cool. Like literally, like that's the only reason why I put a skimmer on my tank. I don't need one, and I have 11
You don't
fishes
need a
in
skimmer
40 gallon. Yeah.
Is Nick still here or not?
No, yellow tag is gone.
We were talking about that after y'all hopped off last night, Annika. Me and him were.
Okay.
So basically, because we kind of talked about it as a challenge, it's no filter floss, no filter socks, no skimmer, no filter pads. Yes, I mean technically Cheeto can trap particles, but you're not using it to trap particles in the sense of I'm going to change it every 2 or 3 days. They get trapped in there, they break down. So yeah, it is mechanically quote unquote filtering your water, but it's really more of a biological chemical filter, because then you get pods to grow in it. You drop a little crab back there or whatever. They eat the detritus as it gets caught in the Cheeto.
Yeah.
The Cheeto absorbs the nitrates and stuff that come off of it, and your biological filtration.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I have Cheeto and Caulerpa, and at the top of the water, it's catching algae. I used to pick the algae off, and then I realized it's growing in the back where nobody can see it. I'm just going to let it stay there because it's beneficial.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'd rather it grow back there than the front of the tank. So.
Yeah. You just want to make sure you have enough Cheeto and enough water volume that it sits in, that it could handle,
It's completely submerged.
What's going on? Yeah, so you just want to make sure it can, it's a big enough chamber that it can actually handle that, and that's really it.
Okay.
So some people have for the longest time people ran fuges in America and complained that fuges and Cheeto doesn't work, and you have a little 1 gallon box, you know what I mean? Cheeto takes up the majority of my sump,
Okay.
So
DMG, how would you spin your Cheeto? You turn it.
Huh?
You got a pump in there to make it turn?
No. I don't have anything that makes it turn. It just sits there.
Right. that's what I'm trying to think.
I mean,
do I need it turning, or do I?
No, you don't need to. You don't need to turn it because my light is so strong, and that's why I got such a strong light. Is it penetrates right through the bottom. Like, you know what I mean? There's like, my Chaeto doesn't have any dead spots. Like, the top in the beginning, you know, the top of the Chaeto is going to start dying and bleaching. But eventually it gets accustomed to it. It gets accustomed to having that high par. I think Seymour tested his, because Seymour was going to buy the Kessel H80, and I talked him into getting the light that I have. I think at the top of the water, 12 inches off, he was measuring about 800 par.
Wow.
On the Chaeto, yeah. And I mean,
So
but you say wow,
light?
but in nature, it's not very high.
UFO grow light.
Yeah, the UFO grow light. They're
It's
like $40.
150 watts. It's extreme powerful.
Yeah.
UFO grow light?
Like, yeah. You can't even look at it.
Yeah, that thing is stupid bright.
Yeah.
It's like a baby sun.
SC Reef has one as well.
Yeah. So
And do you leave it on 24/7?
No. If I left it
I
on
run mine
24/7, mine's will be dead because there's no nutrients for it to take up anymore. Yeah, I run mine's about 18 hours. I cut it back to 12 hours now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the best thing to do is to put it on opposite cycles in your system?
Yeah.
That's what they say. Yeah, that's
some people say yes, some people doesn't.
I keep it on a day because I want to outcompete the energy in the tank.
Oh, that's funny. They're showing them for marijuana plants.
Yeah, they are.
They're good for marijuana.
Oh yeah.
You can grow the weed.
But we don't condone it on my site.
Any illegal substances.
Yeah.
But it's not illegal everywhere.
No.
It says worldwide, so.
It's legal in certain places, isn't it?
Yeah.
So all the people in California, that's all for you. All the people in Amsterdam, that's for you.
It's in Massachusetts as well.
Yeah.
Colorado.
Right, I'm going to share my screen here, TMG. Just have a look at this screen here.
Show it off now.
Cannabis oil is legal in Sweden.
1 sec, TMG.
Oh, yeah.
All right, can you see that, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Is that the one you're on about, or that one?
Yeah, that's the one. I have the black one, though.
This
The
one
top
is?
one. The top one.
That one?
No,
Yeah.
not that one. Yeah, that one. That one.
Let me see. Hold on.
That light is the most annoying light you'll ever purchase. I hated it.
It's not loud.
No,
Yes,
I'm not
it is.
about noise. I'm on about the color. It gives you a banging headache, and if you've got any form of light leak through your tank, through your cabinet, you get this pink line.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
friggin' annoying. Just get a 6,500 Kelvin white and just have done with it. Those pink ones are horrible.
Yeah, I threw my pink one away.
I did. I got rid of mine as well. I hated it.
I put a floodlight on wall
Nah,
with 6,500 Kelvin on it.
It does give you a nasty headache. But
Yeah.
if you look at the BRS, video, Annika, on Chaeto,
Okay.
and you have people like Michael that's like, oh, it doesn't make a difference. People.
Whoa!
Yeah, you can grow it on.
Don't put words in my don't put words in my mouth. You know what I mean? Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say anything. I just said I hated the light.
Right, 6,500 Kelvin bulb.
There you go.
So,
Cheapest
so, yeah,
tip.
think of
Cost
it
you the
like-
tenner. Banging.
Yeah, but it's not gonna grow as efficiently.
Why not?
So,
Why not?
Because it's proven.
Because
That's
BRS said so.
No.
Why
I'm not
don't you use
fan.
a 6,500 Kelvin light on your tank for your corals?
What is it?
It's not the right section for the coral.
I'm just playing devil's advocate to piss Mike off right now.
Oh, okay.
No, it won't work, mate.
No, close your door, Michael.
I'm in a really good mood. No, I'm leaving it on to wind everybody up. Everybody's winding me up, so I'm winding you up.
So I would just move. Easy fix.
There we go. Wait.
Right.
But
on
yeah. So Annika,
Yeah.
Oh,
I see. I see those.
Yeah. So I mean, like, yeah, you want something powerful because you never want light to be.
Give him a timeout.
Sorry.
If you're reading the chat too, look at Cruz and Phil.
You never want light to be the limiting factor.
Okay.
Yeah, Phil put this fan in his to make it quiet, the UFO light.
Silence. Have you guys heard of Noctua fans? They're super silent. They're really expensive. I've had them in all my computers.
Yeah.
But they're computer fans that are super silent and they last forever. They're super high quality. But I wonder if those would work.
If they're the right size, yeah. But I know that's a direct swap. He put one in his, and then he ordered one for O. O put one in his, which I have now. So we'll wait and see how it does long term.
Cool. Thank you, guys. Sorry to get you off your subject earlier.
No, it's cool. It's cool, Annika.
To drag down the chat.
To make us talk about something meaningful.
Well, it should be about fish, but it never is.
I know. No, that was like, there was another chat that I was joining, and they would like, it would be super quiet for like 10 minutes and boring, and then someone would talk about something unfish related, and just people would flip out.
Yeah, that's this channel. We don't talk about anything fish related.
Yeah.
We don't talk fish here.
Unless someone says, "Oh, should we talk about fish?" Then we go, "All right."
They don't want to. It's just because they can't.
Oh, Cruz said the 180 millimeter Noctua silent fans.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I've used on my computer.
I want to see Wood's tank.
Yeah, so that's back to your question. That's what me and him kind of talked about after y'all had hopped off last night. We stayed on for a while. So basically, like my Nano, I could do what you want to do by just pulling out the filter floss. You know, I'm running biomedia and filter floss first, then biomedia in chamber 1. Then it goes into chamber 2, which is full of Chaeto.
Okay.
The only thing I wouldn't pull, like if I was going to set up a tank like he's challenging you to, is I have a regular coarse filter pad after my Chaeto.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pull that because that's there just to keep the Chaeto out of my pump.
Okay. That's what I've been using mine for, is because my Chaeto, the little balls on it, they'll kind of come off and they'll end up or my Calurpa, actually, not the Chaeto, the little balls on the Calurpa will kind of break off and end up in places I don't want it. And then it's even ending up, I had to put the meshy thing on my what do you call it, my 1K, my ice cap pump, because I'm noticing there little teeny tiny bits of Calurpa are somehow managing
you know what
out my return. And
on my sump, do you know that like crafting knitting mesh, whatever it is, that like plasticky stuff, the holes in it?
Yes.
I use that.
I have a bunch of that.
I have that between the baffles, so any algae that overflows gets caught by that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It gets sucked into the pump.
Yeah, is your Nano an all-in-one or is it a?
Yeah, it's an all-in-one.
Yeah, so that's what you would do in that back. You would just run one. Which one is it? Which tank?
What do you mean? It's the Fluval M60.
I got in my Nano tank. I have one the first compartment with as a refugium. It grows like weed in there. Then just got the bioballs in the next chamber.
Okay.
Yeah. What
scheme on that one? Just water painted.
Oh, I'm trying to look up the filtration on that.
Yeah.
And
so yeah, mine has three different compartments in the back.
Mine too.
The first compartment. So the other thing I have is these little black, like slider, I guess, little like covers that are just grids that just kind of slide over.
Yeah, but just break them off. I don't use mine.
Yeah, no. I actually bought them to put on it so that my because my peppermint shrimp likes to climb in the back and get down in there. He goes through the little holes. So and my serpent star ended up in the back once. He completely disappeared and I had no idea where he was. And I was cleaning out the back with my hand. All of a sudden I pulled him out. I was like, that's where you went. So they were able to get get through the little vent holes, so I got these other little vent hole covers.
Yeah.
And also because my peppermint shrimp, once he knew those vent holes were there, he was going back there every day. And
I can show you how my nano tanks looks in the back. I can put my
Okay.
webcam over there. If you want to see?
yeah, actually.
What you guys are talking about earlier with the Noctua fans, I've done the same thing. And some of the refugium lights in the past, they were way too loud and replaced the fans. It's pretty easy, just 2 hours to solder on that. It's easy fix.
Yeah, when I I built all my computers since I was 14. So
What refugium light have you got, Dev?
I have the Chato reactor right now, but I had
Oh,
the
okay.
whatchamacallit one in the past, the Evergrow
Okay, so there's your.
Nova.
Is that your
90 watt one.
Chato? That's your
Uh,
Chato in the first, and then your bio whatever stuff.
Bio rings.
Yeah, and then was that dead corals? What was that? And the third one. Oh, that's pretty.
Did you see it, Annika?
Yeah. How many gallons is that?
That's 17 gallons, I think.
Okay.
That's a flow ball flex.
Okay.
And that Chato back there, it grows that much I have on now. It grows that in 3 days.
Oh wow, that's pretty fast.
Yeah, it's insane. It's really insane. I have to empty that one out at least every other week.
Yeah,
It's
to keep
full, that compartment.
to continue to remove nitrates.
And just put a little bit back in and remove the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Chato reactor. I turned my fuge area into a frag rack, so I built a Chato reactor, and that thing's been growing like crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know, Paul,
How
if
long
you saw
have
that
you
one,
had that
but
running?
probably a couple months. I mean, that's probably about, I'm gonna guess, maybe 6 weeks since I last pulled some out.
You never hear of them being used over a year, do you?
A little bit, not a ton.
Never really hear the updates of them.
Yeah, I just literally someone asked me for some, so I pulled it out and I was just amazed. It was like dense, like I was amazed how dense it was. So it's doing the job either way.
Is that just standard strip lights or blue and red strip lights?
No, that's just the warm white kind of Amazon waterproof LEDs. I got a lot. I mean, there's a lot of wraps, and I got the higher density strips, but it's been growing it really well. So no complaints there.
White lights are what I have used. That it grows the best.
I used warm white, right? Because you still have the red tones and stuff in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've tried
LEDs.
Yeah, I've tried cool white and warm white, and they both were fairly. There wasn't a huge difference between the two. I feel warm white was a smidge better. One of these days, I'll probably try red and blue just for the sake of comparison. But
I tried red and blue, and they didn't grow.
No.
Nearly as much. No.
Okay.
They didn't compare. No.
Then I'll stick with it. I'll stick to these ones.
The white ones.
Okay. Excellent.
And the red and blues are just annoying to watch.
Fair enough. Anything exciting happening today?
No. They're just talking trash.
Apart from my blue cheek goby being told that it's like Tinkerbell over the Disney castle. That's about it. Totally demasculating my tank.
Tinkerbell.
Yeah, man.
Hello, Ailey. Hello, DC. Hello, everyone else.
DC?
Hello, Paul.
You know
Jim,
what?
cheerio. How are you?
I'm just looking at the way that's set up. That would almost be the perfect little tank to run Miracle Mud Chamber 1.
That's what I'm That's what I'm thinking about doing in the future.
There's solid bottom on that chamber. It would overflow, then your Chato with your light. So chamber 2 would basically be just Chato with some of the marine pure spheres in the bottom.
Yeah.
And you could even do some marine pure spheres in that first chamber. You know, a few of them, not a whole bunch on top of that Miracle Mud.
That's actually very similar to what I have in my Nano. I have a couple trays of Miracle Mud in the bottom, and then I have a couple spears in there as well that on my big tank just to extra juice in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have
and
Miracle Mud in the first chamber as well. Bottom.
Yeah.
What's nice? Sorry, go on.
No. I was saying just to add on to that. I know what's called. Somebody said that their Chaeto gets in their pump, and Annika, you don't want any of that macroalgae to get into your pump. So for the for that section, instead of doing an over baffle where the water flows over, you could do an under baffle and then have like media sitting underneath, so that because Chaeto wants to float, so that the water is basically going. So it physically can't travel through the next baffle.
Well, look, PMG, this is how that tank is set up. If you look at mine.
Hold on, let me grab. I'm driving. Let me look at the phone real quick.
All right.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Jeeves, all the way.
Oh, Reef Jeeves. There we go.
So that's what that back looks like.
Okay. Oh, you have an all-in-one.
Yeah. That's what she's got is the M60. So either chamber 1 or chamber 2 could be Chaeto.
Yep.
Yeah, that's I currently have chamber 2 is chamber 2 is Chaeto. Chamber 1 is empty because that's where my skimmer protein skimmer is at.
Yeah, you don't need that. That's pulled out.
I know it's gonna come out tonight. I put it in there. No, because I just bought it and I'm returning it.
Okay, fair.
I bought it. My nitrates dropped. I'm returning it because I know I don't need it. I was told by another group, I'm not going to tell you, I was browbeaten into buying it. And I'm not in that group anymore. And so now I'm over here and I'm yes, and I'm going to get my $40 back.
Yeah, the stuff I was talking about, plastic crochet mesh is what it's called. It's like $1.
Yes,
for like
I
a piece
have,
of paper
I have some of that because I was going to make an algae scrubber.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that stuff, I just use that just right after my chamber and it catches any little bits.
Okay.
Yeah. Into the tank of the pump.
It's like a dense mass. I can barely rip it apart.
Works well.
Why were you going to do an algae scrubber, Annika?
Why not?
Because I was told to, because I joined a chat who everybody decided to tell me what I need to do to my aquarium, and then I left the thing and I decided, you know what, I'm not going to be part of YouTube fish tank reef shit communities. I'm just done. And then I walked away. A week later, Nick hit me up on Facebook. He's like, hey, I haven't seen you around. What's up? I was like, I'm done with YouTube. You guys are fucking crazy. And then he was like, oh, we'll come into it. And then he was like, well, hey, we've got like this laid back group over here where we like we don't like treat you the way you get treated over there. And I was like, okay, cool. And I came over here and you guys are chill. And then you guys are like, well, why'd you buy that thing? Versus, well, why don't you buy that thing?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna try an algae turf scrubber just for fun because I haven't done it before.
Yeah, it would be fun to try it.
That's my reasoning.
It's also like 59 cents a sheet. Like,
it's cheap.
Yeah, it's not $40.
Actually, it's light and just a drip system, and it's good.
Yep. Well, I mean, more intense light, you're gonna get better growth. But
yeah,
I'm literally trying one because it's the only method I haven't tried yet. So I'll give you. I just want to compare.
DJ is like thick moss on his.
Yeah, he's actually the one that inspired me. I'm like, yeah, it's working pretty well for you. I guess I'll try it.
Yeah.
Devlin.
Yeah, seeing CJ has almost made me go algae reactor. I mean, algae scrubber, and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
I like my refugium. It's enough.
Yeah.
I can't have a too clean tank because then everything will die.
Devin.
He thinks, yeah.
Wait, what are you talking about tonight?
Reef tank redundancy. Basically, like fail safes and having backups and preventing tank crashes and all that kind of jazz.
All the fun stuff.
Nice, clean, easy topic today.
Yeah. A lot of comments.
Is Richard coming back on, Dev?
No.
Ever.
Rats.
Yo, that was intense.
That was
intense. Like Dev, I was more proud of you for not claiming like catastrophic system failure. I thought Dev was just gonna go blacks. I really was just waiting for Dev to like just hit like Control Alt Delete and be like, sorry, my stream died. Like, you know,
we're ending the live stream.
I was biting my lip on bits.
Yeah, because Dev isn't confrontational, and like I'm just like, dude, these guys are like fighting to the death. Like
there was a lot of passion that day. Oh well. Like my shirt that I got made.
Ew.
I tried to keep myself composed.
You were like the calmest one there.
Way better than I would have done.
No, you did awesome. You're just like, and let's talk about this.
Yeah, because see, I just caught a few bits and pieces when you actually streamed it last week, Dev. But I was listening to it this morning while I was running around doing stuff for work, running errands. I had to go get physical and whatnot. So while I was driving to the place, I was actually went back and listened to, I don't know, the first 35 minutes of it, 40 minutes of it. And after, 5 minutes in, I was like, I would have come through the computer, choked the life out of this guy already.
Yeah.
I don't see how y'all stayed calm. He pissed me off and I wasn't even talking. He was aggravating me.
I wouldn't even have. I could never hold my composure like that. I would have flipped out.
Yeah, I mean, next time I'm gonna have to like smack the court hammer and get a little more order in there if it ever gets that whooped up again. But I learned my lesson.
You're the boss, Deb.
There you go, Dev. Cruz said I have Julian as my redundant.
Yeah, I know.
Dev, are you gonna pick like a nice neutral
topic for today?
Conversation, like
no, neutral
the
isn't
best
fun.
router in the world or something like that.
Oh, we'll see.
No, that will start up a lot of conflict because I'm already.
You're already up there.
Like, already... First of all, no. I would say if you want to be the best reefer, you can't have softies. Period.
That's a softie.
Hey, actually, I would argue. I would argue.
Please softie.
I would argue you should have a mixed reef because it's more challenging to keep everything happy.
Yes, I agree with that. And the number of people that I've heard that have been racist against softies, yet when I come in and I talk about how how I think freshwater is ugly, and they just, oh my God, Annika's racist. She doesn't like freshwater fish. Like, yet they get on to me for liking softies. So.
I love softies.
They're racist against softies.
Who's pinging like mad?
Racist against softies. It's a softie racist.
No kidding.
This love sticks. It's a woodman.
Crazy. Wait, you really do like softies, Annika?
I really do. In fact, so what I was going to tell you guys earlier, my LFS called me up. So remember last night I was talking about doing I had done a review of my of a couple of my LFSs. Well, they called me today. I got a notification saying one of my photos got like a ton of views. Got like 8,000 likes on Google Plus or Google something or other. Well, today they called. They're like, "Hey, we'd like to donate some corals to you." They recognized my name on there because I bought a bunch of stuff from them. And they're like, "We know you like zoas and we know you like there was bubble coral." They're like, "So we wanted to let you come in and pick out a couple of corals. And maybe in the future we can do like a collaboration video." And I was like, oh my God. So I went in today. So I picked out a couple of corals. I brought them back and I dipped them, and I'm probably going to do, and I still haven't done any reef videos. He's like, you have a YouTube channel, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, what's the link? I'm like, I'll send it to you later.
After I post some videos?
Yeah, well, no, it's really weird for me to just sit down in front of my camera and talk. Like, I do better when I interact.
Yeah, it is at first. Like, the first little while it is awkward. Now it's like, whatever.
Yeah, I used to. Like, when I did all my robotics videos, all of those were just had a camera on me. And I was, just talking to a camera. But now it's, like, weird because it's like, this is my fish. I'm new to this. I don't know what I'm talking about. And the fact that everything I want to talk about has already been spoken about. Versus when I did robotics, I was the only person talking about what I was talking about. And I grew my channel because I was the first one saying it. So
on the flip side though, too, I mean, there's always different ways of explaining it. Like I do stuff, like I'm trying to repeat tons of topics, but I also try and like simplify it, make it more like layman, like easy for people to understand things that are normally complicated. Like you can just put different spins on it, right?
Yeah.
I hope so. That's the other reason I like pretty much why I haven't uploaded anything yet. It's like, okay, I'm gonna sit here and say the same thing 10 people have said before.
Who cares? Do it anyways. There's always new people coming into the hobby, and if they're finding you for the first time, you're the first one telling them, right? So you never know.
I guess. But then I've seen how like other people react when like somebody uploads a video that somebody else made. Like, oh, I already covered that topic.
Who cares?
Or like there's been arguments about, oh, you can't live stream right now because I'm live streaming, so you have to turn off your live stream. Like I've heard about people arguing over stuff like that.
Just say, don't care.
It's my life. You have your life. I have my life.
I have my words on that kind of stuff. It's Paul's live stream.
Yeah. Say there's a thumbs up and a thumbs down button. Pick whatever one's more appropriate for you.
Whatever they do, they interact with your channel, so YouTube likes it.
Exactly. That's what one thing
They don't
that I always
care.
tell people that made me laugh is like when you're filming or so they're like, oh no, thumbs down. I'm like, thank you for taking the time to show me you care, because YouTube doesn't care. They just like interaction. Thumbs up, thumbs
That's
down.
actually
all
true.
happy.
You actually see my new softie, Annika. I got a new softie yesterday.
Let me see it. Ooh, Dev. What is that? Well, I know
It's
it's
a-
a camera.
This
but-
is the 86500. I'm currently packing my Roofapalooza kit. So,
Wow.
yeah, so trying to shove everything.
My cute little vlogging camera is the M6, the Canon
nice.
M6. It's the
Those are good
mirrorless,
ones.
teeny tiny. Yeah, so I can see myself in the viewfinder, so I don't
Oh.
find out that I'm like cut off half my
Yeah,
face an
that's the one
hour
thing
later.
I wish I had. So
yeah,
it's funny.
the
with this
viewfinder
lens,
flips forward. Yeah.
If the camera is like a beast, and I put
Yeah,
on
and
the little
it's
tiny
got a
kit lens, it's like
package.
bloop. It's so tiny.
Yeah.
Seriously, the difference of this is like ridiculous. From,
Yeah,
like,
so
big
somebody
movie
was
to
just talking. What were you guys saying?
I sent my camera home away because it was making too much noise and the autofocus on my Canon. So I sent it back.
You're like, and here's tiny mode.
Yeah.
I don't like
Hey,
noise.
Dev, I need
Yes.
a YouTube sponsor for my tang in the glass build.
Yeah.
If you'd be interested.
Can I sponsor you?
Nick,
What do I gotta
I
sponsor
need a
Nick?
sponsor for my tank.
You want me to mail you a shot glass?
Yeah.
A big one.
Okay.
I can mail you an espresso glass.
Espresso.
Up in the
An
ante.
espresso glass that
You
has
guys
a
are
Google
just
logo
cruel.
on it.
How can you fit a tang in an espresso glass? That's
A
just-
wine
Okay,
glass.
fine. Okay.
Big wine
It's
glass.
bigger than a shot glass. It's like
Very
2 ounces.
carefully.
One.
You can't fit a tang in a shot glass. That's just cruel.
Of course you can.
What about those
Have
big
the
wine
tank.
glasses that hold like a full bottle of wine?
I'm gonna go find
Like a flute?
Yeah, like
No,
the
it needs to be-
full bottle. Like
it needs to
the,
be a straight tumbler.
yeah.
I'm gonna
that's
go
what
Trick film
find
it, man.
hanged fry and put it in a shot glass and take a picture of it just for Nick.
Nick, just trick film it. No problem.
Is that? I just noticed you have Aptasia in your shot glass. That's not healthy. Is
He's
your
going-
tang gonna eat that?
Oh, it does.
He's going for realism.
Yellow tangs don't eat Aptasia, do they? Only foxface eat algae.
It's a filefish.
Filefish eats. Yeah. So
I don't even eat it.
So that's not accurate. Okay, I call
Just
bullshit
kidding
on
you,
your
Nick.
photo. Nick.
Annika, that's me bubbling.
He's hiding.
TMG, I just muted you. You're making a lot of noise.
You got him on the post.
Nick.
Nick's hiding.
Nick.
Yes? What?
I call bullshit on your I don't think that your photo of your tang in a glass is real now because I see Aptasia, and yellow tang don't eat Aptasia.
How do you know?
All right, so it's got nothing to do with the fact that its head isn't even submerged in the glass.
Exactly. Exactly.
That you picked out wrong with that photo.
Yes,
Is it
that's
Aptasia?
what I picked out as wrong with the photo, is the fact that a yellow tang would not go after Aptasia.
So, what the tangs eat? What the tangs eat?
It's not Aptasia, it's glass anemone.
They
Hang on,
eat
hang on, Nick. What do they eat?
in nature. They eat pellet food.
Yeah. At least give him a chunk of sushi during
All
it.
right, the tangs eat SPS.
No,
Yes, they
would
do.
they? No, they do.
Yes,
They
yes,
do.
they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they
They
do.
eat
They do.
SPS.
Yeah. My tang in a
Are you
minute.
guys
My
making this
my
up?
my cold tang. No, my cold tang at the minute is eating me Montipora.
Because you don't feed it. That's
I
why.
do feed it. Listen, I've got my fish. My fish, are the
You
healthiest
guys are the
fish
most
you've ever seen in your life.
When?
I've had my some of the fish in mine for 7 years since I started the hobby.
Do you know what
Nice
Paul does to,
fat.
do you know what Paul does to his tank?
Oh.
He grabs it by the tail and he pulls it backwards through the water.
That's because he doesn't do what he's told.
I would love to see that actually.
He does. He
No, he
grabs it
does.
by the tail and pulls it backwards through the water, and he says that he likes it and it's playing with him.
Cleaning his gills out.
I can do that with my emperor. If she puts up my hand, I put my hand.
Is it bad
No,
that
the
we
thing
actually
is,
do that with
a lot of people don't realise that tangs, the petty. We've got to remember, right? They go around and they tap on rock looking for algae. So they'll go to your SPS and they could take a chunk out of it. They're not saying that they're not going to, because they do.
They'll move it out of the way to get to the algae.
Heavy.
Mine, I've had 2 tangs now. I had the vampire tang, or I think in the States they call it the lieutenant tang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like that munched on my Monty every single day and stopped it growing for 12 months.
Yummy.
I took it out and it grew a few inches, and now my cold tanks took a like to it. So
When you say Monty, is that a code word or what?
Montepora?
Nick, Isabella.
That's what it stands for.
Nick is
Come on,
tired.
let's
He's
go.
asleep.
We're not 13.
We're 12.
I think some of them might be.
Okay, so I have one
Go
more question that's completely off topic. It's about a hammer coil. So I was really excited last night telling you guys about how my 8-head hammer coral now is 10 and super healthy. I'm getting great extension on it. It's the one that's, I think it's purple with the green tips. It's like the opposite of what's the normal.
Is it branching?
Well,
Hammer
it's
coral?
what?
It will be
Yeah,
branching.
it's branching.
Yeah, it will be branching.
Yeah, it's branching. Really pretty. It's been really healthy ever since I got it. And so this morning I'm noticing, and I've done nothing different to my tank. There's, everything's on balance. All my other corals look fine. It's got like this, like it's got the mucusy stuff, kind of like the stringy.
What color is the
But
stringy?
like a couple, yeah, like the
What
whatever
color
you
is
call
it?
It's green and purple.
Oh, I mean, the stringy stuff that's coming out of it, what color is that?
Oh, it's like it's clear,
Right, it's
like
all right then.
snot, and like mucus.
It's crapping and just cleaning itself. Yeah.
That's what I thought. But it's got tiny little pieces of what appears to be like the heads in some of it. Is that normal?
Not really.
That's what I was like, okay, but it's only on a couple of the heads, which is why I'm like, okay, don't tell me that as soon as I said, oh, it's my stuff's doing really good, all of a sudden it's like, no, I'm not.
Like every now and then, if you've got fish in there that are battering it or flicking it, you might get heads falling off here and there. Like I've got the frog spawn euphilia, and every now and then you'll see heads floating around the tank or some dropped off. It's just like the cornfish have hit him or another fish has whacked it. Or you've done it
But
yourself.
my fish live alone.
Mine
I've got 3 clown, I've got 2 ocellaris and a pink skunk, and my fish don't mess with any of my coral except my pink skunk is nuts about my nems, but I mean he doesn't eat at them. He just, burrows in them.
What clowns are there? What other clowns have you got?
The other 2 are ocellaris. They're small, but they don't like. I observe them every day, and they're not.
Yeah, mine live in me frog spawn.
Oh, they do. Yeah, mine aren't living in any of my corals.
Wait,
I won't worry about an head area there falling off. I won't worry about that.
Okay.
Well, heads, yeah, but I mean like just the hammers, single hammers and that falling off. I won't worry about that. If heads start falling off there, yeah, that's when you worry.
Okay. What would
turn to brown jelly?
That's what somebody else was saying online is that because I was trying to research it. Ooh, nice algae.
What's it called? Annika, you're talking about like a clear string and it's coming from like the heart and it comes from like the base, like the skeleton part of the coral?
The heads.
Yeah, it's sliming up. Looks like it's sliming up.
Oh, okay. I thought she was talking about the snail. You know that snail that puts out that spider web?
Yeah.
Oh, vermin.
Okay, that's what the vermin. Yeah, that's what I thought she was talking
about. Yeah, no, it's not one of those.
Yeah, it just seems like
the hammer's been doing perfect. All of my levels have been doing great. I've not done anything in the tank that should, warrant anything. And yes, last night we were chatting and I was like, oh, look, all my stuff's doing really good. And then this morning I'm like, what the hell? What's up with my hammer? Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what's going on?
If it's if it's more of a brownie color, that could be brown jelly. Sometimes
that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, it's more acros and stuff that you get that mucusy kind of slime coat that comes off. I don't normally see it with softies. Like once in a while I'll see like a little string or so of it. I don't know if it's annoyed but some corals like
so the brown jelly,
yeah.
I think I had another hammer that was a 3-headed hammer that I had a while back that like got brown jelly, and I looked it up online and it was definitely that. What causes that?
No idea. But
there's loads of things. Bacterial abuse, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're usually best
iodine
to
doesn't
break
get
off
rid of
the
it.
head, though.
Like
no,
reef dip doesn't get rid of it.
No. You need to chop that head off. If it's brown jelly, chop it off. Get rid of it straight away.
Okay.
But
if that's what it is.
you don't just pull it out of your system, sort of float around your system. You need to get like siphon it out before pulling out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isolate and eliminate.
I just found something wonderful I didn't even know I had, a yellow filter. We're totally going to bring that for the corals and stuff at Roof of Palooza.
Oh wow. Do you put your entire camera in a bag, or how do you no, when you do it underwater?
Oh no,
Do you
I wouldn't
put
do
your
it with my big
camera
camera.
underwater?
Yeah. Not this one. I have a little GoPro that I would, but I had bought that thing for my old camera like years ago. I forgot I had it, so I was stoked to just find it. Bonus. Usually all the corals, when there's little eye candy, they're like crazy blue lights, so I can actually pick it up now.
So, where's Seymour? He'll be here in a second because Scousers have won.
It's time to go. See you all later.
See you in a bit.
Really well.
Bye bye.
Let me try to show you. There's the bubble.
Woody.
There's the bubble.
What's
So
the
do you
topic
guys
tonight,
Okay, I'm gonna try to show you the thing that I was telling you about. Here's the hammer. No idea if you can see what I'm talking about. Can you see that?
Can you whiten your lights up a bit?
Yes, definitely.
Hey, someone told me to do that. I'd be like, piss off, it's night time.
You're gonna wake them up. Come on, guys.
Stuff.
No, wait, let me hold on.
See, the thing is now, when you turn them on and everything's closed up, it just looks crap. That's why I always say no. Plus, I'm not cleaning the glass, so double no.
Yeah, they looked really, really good last night. Like they looked like National Geographic beautiful. And now do you see the little stringy thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It just looks like the slime. It looks like the slime. I don't worry about that.
Yeah, if as long as it's not coated, if it's just a bit of stringing, don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
What you can do, you can easily tell. Look at if you look at it properly, and you see it pulling away from the skin, or it's literally peeling off. You know something's wrong. If it's just like slime, like snotty slime, it'll be fine.
Can you get close up, Annika?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Closer.
No, hang on. That's shit. It's shitting out of its mouth.
Yeah.
Is that bad? Because it's never done that before.
No, the other ones are doing it as well.
Yeah.
Not shitting. It's expelling.
It's expelling.
Is that bad?
It could be a tooth. It's an awkward one, that, because if it's expelling, it could be something's wrong and it doesn't like what's in the water, or it could just be cleaning itself out.
Okay.
So what you need to do is over the next couple of days, just keep your eye on it.
Okay.
It might just be cleaning itself out.
Everybody
and then it'll open up looking really good again. But keep your eye on it, because if it starts retracting and turning jellified, you know something's wrong.
Anna, can you just do like a full tank shot from the front and then just hold the camera still? And just have a look.
The thing is, you can't really tell about the corals if they're stressing out, because she just turned the lights on whites. You need to know when it's.
Everything else. Like
what
everything
circulation
else.
pump have you got in there, Annika?
What? Sorry, what?
Have you got a gyre on there?
Yeah, it's a 1K.
Where have you got it? Let me see where you put it.
It's right. Where it's right here where the return. So I've got the return and then this is directly underneath it.
Right. You need to move that gyre down a bit.
Move it down, meaning okay.
Vertically.
I thought
down.
for gas exchange, I had it a little bit higher.
So you want it about a quarter to a third of the way down in the tank.
Oh, okay. I'll move it down when I'm not balancing. And then I'll show you the bubble.
Have you got the vents pointing straight ahead?
Yes, so that it forms a
gyre.
Yes.
Turn one of them slightly up and one of them slightly down. So you
okay, the one across.
One's rippling the water and one's going straight across.
Okay, so the one along the back of the tank, do
Don't
up
let go.
and the
You know, on the gyre, you can move the baffles, right? On the gyre.
yes. So which one do I face up? Which one do I face down?
Have you got a
one-
weir? It depends if you've got a weir or not. Have you got a weir?
Your weir was at the back, wasn't it? Your weir?
No, the weir in your tank.
Yeah,
No,
where
have you got a
water
weir- have you got a weir
overflows
in the
to
back?
into the back
The
chamber.
overflow?
You will. If it's an all-in-one, you will.
Right. Well, put it. Yeah. So do the one on the right. As you look at it, the one on the right, as you look at it, facing the back, facing up, and the one at the
Okay,
front.
that's
which
yeah.
way-
Yeah, so it's not flowing down on like my zoas and such.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have it maybe about maybe 20 degrees, no more than that. So it's just a shallow V
Okay.
shape.
And I've got it at 30%. It's on the random between, so it goes between 10 and 30.
Try and change it to a pulse mode.
Pulse.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you want to try and see your water was just flat, right? Your water line was just flat and just rippling. What you want to do is get your water seesawing. So let me see.
Oh, okay. What does the pulse mode look like?
It makes waves. It was like on off
Do
basically.
the noise with it again, Dev.
Okay.
But basically, if you get the right timing, it's gonna rock your whole kind of tank, and then gives you like a good kind of flow through, just like
Because
raw
that's
water
what,
moving.
yeah. Okay, cool. Give me a second. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna mess with that. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
See if I can get mine to do it.
Bum. So I've realized that like everything in the world that's an Acropora is on the CITES list.
Say it again?
I said pretty much every Acropora in the world is on this CITES list, so I've learned.
Did you get the list yet? Did you ring up the thingy?
Well, they haven't responded, but I found the list online, and it's like full of acros.
What do you mean by the CITES?
It's the endangered species list.
Yeah, but do you know what the CITES is for?
Yeah, you need a permit if you want to bring something on the CITES list back.
Yeah, so they allow a
certain number.
A certain number every year.
But I don't have a permit, and hence my problem.
You buy from the normally the shippers have the permits, the distributors and the shippers.
I doubt they'll have that at Reef Palooza, but I don't know. We'll see.
What do you mean? You wanted to buy some, or?
Well, if I'm just curious if I buy anything at Reef Palooza, if I can bring it back.
Did you not ring up customs?
No,
I've ringed up so many people.
No, what they'll do, Dev, is say they've got it for sale at Reef Palooza.
Mm-hmm.
The reason that they've got it for sale is that they've had a permit to bring it from source.
Yeah.
So what they can give you is their CITES number. So the license they bought or they got for that coral covers that coral. So
what if
for
it's
example, when we get the coral ourselves from the distributor, they give us a copy of the CITES permit that coincides with that coral.
So I need that
of their CITES that they brought in.
So I'd need a copy of theirs or their number for it.
Yeah. So they've had to have the CITES to get it from source. So you just then ask them for a copy of their CITES number over the CITES.
He might have done like that over here, Nick. But
back in 2 seconds, I got another call.
No, it's the same. It's the same because.
No, it's about importing it. It's about importing it. Even though like we get the CITES license over here, we're not allowed to bring coral back from another country into this country. Our customs set no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's going from America to Canada.
Yeah, he only needs to. Yeah.
Stick it in his suitcase. That's what he needs to do. So I'm just that dumb. I've just been to Reef Palooza. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's like over here. I know that if you buy it from shops in European Union and all that stuff, and you've got receipts, it's bought from the shop legitly. But there you go.
I tell you what, I quite like these little J-Bo pumps.
What, the J-Bo pumps?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I used them, didn't I? And I see the flow I have on that.
It's a little bit harder to tweak, the flow than the...
Got to get it perfect.
Yeah. It's a little bit harder than the Giant. to get it going, but it can do it.
So, Nick, what am I going to do to make this baffle black and woody? Woody, what?
I would just clad it in acrylic, a thin acrylic sheet.
Clad in acrylic?
Yeah. Basically, just get a thin piece of acrylic and just place it on the inside of your baffles. And
What have you got on yours, Woody?
Mine's built in with a sump, mate. It's all.
Yeah, Woody did it properly, you know what I mean?
Why is Nick at Belland? So
you know your glass, what thickness is it? Is it 6 mil?
4 mil, same as the other baffles.
All right, so if you get a thin sheet of acrylic, like, 3-4 mil, the acrylic sheets, that's going to take it up to like 9-10 mil, right? So if you go to like B&Q, you can get these little U-shaped channels, the plastic ones. Put that on top of the baffle so that it clips the acrylic and the glass. Do you know what I mean? Together. You put the U channel on top, and that'll hold it in place. And then if
I should have just got an acrylic sheet as a baffle.
No, because it expands differently to the glass, and it never silicones right. This way, you can just take it out if you don't want to use it.
Right.
You're not siliconing it in if you change your mind and want to do something else with it.
Hey, Michael. Hey, Seymour. Both jumped in at the same time.
Hey. So did you ever actually talk about Sumps?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking about it. You missed it.
Oh, I missed everything. I was watching a game, you know?
La, la, la. Right, there's an A3 piece here. Perspex black gloss acrylic plastic sheet.
There you go. That'll do you.
Yeah, it's all over eBay, isn't it?
Yeah, there's hammers in here. A tenner for the sheet for an A3 size. 420 be 297.
Yeah. Just score it with a Stanley blade and then snap it. What thickness?
3 mil.
Yeah. Easy.
Nick, what did you say that thing's called? That U thing?
Just a U channel.
Stick it in your pipe hole, Seymour. I'm starting to feel targeted. Just gonna say.
Why?
Hey, guess what? Free brews. I get a brew every single place that I go to. I get a brew.
Well, you need to start nipping to Woody's shops and get free brews. You know, Costa.
He does get a free Costa every time he meets up with me.
To be fair, yeah, I do.
I can't wait to go to London just to get a free Costa.
Yeah, I'll bring you to Costa. I'll go straight.
Hey, Woody.
Anyway. Yes, mate.
Woody, if I get a shipment in, do you reckon you could line some buyers up for me?
What's that of the coral?
Plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have a word with the guys.
I love how he's done that, Woody. He already knows that you can because he's already asked you the question privately, but he's doing it public. Like, hey everyone, look at me, look what I can get, and look what I can do.
No, I asked him if there would be buyers, and he said yes. So now I'm asking him to see if I get the shipment in, will they order? Because I want to get a shipment in.
I'm only winding you up.
I know, because you're a bellend.
But I'm adorable, you know that.
Well, I get a nice box of corals like Michael did.
Yeah, some of that stuff that I sent you the photographs of.
Well,
Nice high-end stuff.
all that stuff that I got was all from him or from what he can get, whichever way you want to put it.
How's that elegance going, Michael?
Couldn't tell you, I've not seen my tank for.
I haven't seen it for a while. You just get a webcam on it so you can see it.
I've not seen.
Or did I boot him by mistake? I'm sorry.
Was that you?
No, he dropped out, but I wish I'd booted him. Hey, so you know this game we were playing, we won.
No way. That's
What?
unusual.
What? Like Nick, don't answer to his like demanding things.
Don't entertain.
Don't entertain him.
Sorry, yeah, that elegance, it's still going, still alive. I've just not seen it open because I haven't seen my tank.
Right. Yeah, I'll be interested in
On Saturday, oh mate, honestly, Sunday it was frigging huge. It's like, it's the only way I can explain it is get a football, or for you Americans, a soccer ball, and then just like bury half of it in the sand, and the other half is the elegance. That's how big it is. Massive. I think it's like a foot in diameter.
What, the elegant?
Yeah, it's massive, mate. Honestly,
I got some big elegances in Woody.
Yeah. Yeah, do you know what? I don't mind the elegance. I've got a. Nothing the size of Michael's one though. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Mate, honestly, the size of mine in your tank, that'd be it. That's your tank done. Honestly,
in the centre.
The skeleton on its own went from my fingertips to past my wrist. You know, basically covered my whole hand. Just a skeleton.
Isn't that supposed to be the size of your penis from the tip to the base? No, Michael's been measuring his elegance.
Boys.
I honestly, is Annika still here?
No, Annika left.
All right, yeah. I'm not getting involved if Annika's still there. I'm going to be grown up.
No, we're good. Talk about your penises. I don't care.
No, that's CMG with his big black cock.
BBC.
CMG, tickle my genitals. Oh.
Anyway, not to change the subject again, but I got my gyra, so it's correct.
Did it work?
I didn't. Yes, it's. I'm waiting for my corals to. I'm waiting for that big bubble. I moved the bubble coral out of the way, so he's not getting blasted directly. So I'm waiting for. I'm gonna have to rearrange some stuff in my tank now that I moved that because the flow is gonna be too high for a few of those.
Right.
I need a bigger tank because I need high flow on a nano with a bunch of softies is like very weird balance.
We need to get you like an RFG sorted out in a nozzle or a random flow generator nozzle. That'll help you.
Yeah. Well, I've got the I'm happy with the pump. It's all a matter of getting it figured out.
Yeah.
Without putting my hand.
Did you say you've got a gyra?
Yeah, the 1K.
Oh, you've got the ice cap one.
Yeah,
the ice cap version, yeah.
And have you got both blades on? Oh, it's a single blade, isn't it? The 1K.
Yeah. No, actually, DC, they're just kidding. I don't actually have a tank. I just come in here because I'm.
Is the 1K is just a single blade in it?
No, it's two.
Can you take one off?
I don't know.
Let me see. Is that it there? Yeah,
Yeah.
It looks like the 130, but just short. If you take one of the blades off, you might have it might have come with a cap. If it comes with have a look, see if they're like a little black cap.
It does. It's got
No,
like
she's not running this one on the Nano, Michael. She's running that on a big.
I am. This is on the Nano.
Yeah. So if that's too strong
it's made for the Nano.
No,
if that's too strong,
isn't a Nano though, is it?
It's not going over 30%.
What size is the tank that you've got, Annika? That's not a Nano.
24 gallon.
Well, the one you just showed us. Oh, look bigger than that.
Yeah, it looks bigger on the internet. It looks bigger in pictures. It's perspective.
You sound like Michael now.
That's what all the guys.
Everything looks bigger on camera. Camera adds £10. Look at you all. All your minds went the wrong way then, didn't they? Every single one of you, and I wasn't even going that way. Anyway, back to what I was saying, Annika. If you take one of the blades off, and if it comes with a cap, you can run it with just one blade, and then if you put it on like maybe 10-20% pulse, that should be perfect.
Yeah, if it's a smaller tank.
I might, DC just said I can't run the 1K over 10%. I think I'm actually going to back mine down to 10% for a week because I think the 30%, now that I've moved it down, because I had it at the very top of the water line, so and it was going straight, so 30% was fine. Now that I've moved it down, I think 30% is a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, but I'd rather, like I said, I'd rather have it at 10% and not wear it out. So.
Where is that your first guide for fake? Is it off the book?
Reef Jeeves. I had a maximum clam, very small one. If you don't have a ton of stuff in there, you have the space.
Look, see, Paul talks over everyone. Paul simply makes a load of noise while people are talking. Nobody mutes him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear him until after I started talking. Sorry. So I might have talked over him.
No, he's talking in the background. He needs muted.
Also, I have a flame scallop in my 24 gallon and I love it. The only problem with the flame scallop that I have is that now you have to feed him Fido. A lot of people say you have to feed him 5 times a day. I feed him every 2 to 3 days. And he gets plenty of food. The only issue that I have is he decides where he's going to attach himself.
They always do. They always do.
Yeah.
I've never known anyone to keep one of them over 12 months ever.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That they don't live that long. Now, if you feed them really well, maybe, I don't know, but they don't have a super long lifespan, from what I understand. But he's really pretty. He's a filter feeder. I wanted one, and I like him.
Mine went under the rock and never seen it ever. Well, a year later when I seen it show.
Yeah, mine's hidden now. And I'm like, why the hell did I buy you if you're just gonna hide?
I love the way that they have that lightning, like the electricity arcing.
Yes, exactly, along the mantle.
Really cool. Yeah, it looks really
exactly. Good. But it's gotta be something with that they're pulling from the light because it doesn't happen in the dark.
No, it's like it reflects the light, and that's where you're seeing it.
Okay, that's
You shine a bit of light in, you'll get it.
Yeah, I've tried to film it in the dark. It doesn't work. It literally does need.
Cruz has got a question for you. Cruz, throw a question in the chat. There you go.
It's in bacterial plankton. Oh, the phosphorescent bacteria?
Yes.
I use the Fido Feast is what I've been using.
I don't know if you guys already talked about this. I know you're talking about flame scallops, but it is crazy how those guys can move and like propel themselves around the tank.
Oh, it's funny. Yeah, I've seen it do it completely.
I'm like, nope, you're going where I can see you. It moves back. I'm like, damn it, put it back out. It moves again. It's like,
No, it is.
Tie it down.
I've been told 2 different things. I've been told that you have to feed them a few drops every couple of times a day and on different forums. And then I've also read that you don't have to feed them at all and they'll live forever. So I think it just depends on the nutrients in your tank.
I think it's them. What do they call them? Flame scallops, but they're actually clams, aren't they?
No, scallops.
It's a scallop.
Yeah, it's a flame scallop.
I think they're scallops.
Is it though?
The ones with the electricity in their mouth.
Yes, they're really pretty. They have red. They're white on the outside and they have red extended. I'll see if I can see mine and I'll show it to you. But yeah, I had that in a Maxima.
Sorry, you had a Maxima. I need a clam.
My Maxima was gorgeous, but I had an issue with the foot, and I guess there was a problem with the foot. He didn't live more than 24 hours in my tank, and he almost crashed in my tank when he died. But I had a bad experience. Don't let my experience turn you off from one. I've heard of many people.
That's one of my next purchases. A nice clam. I want, because I've had a couple of clams now. I had 2 clams. I had a DeRosa clam and a Maxima clam, and then I sold them so that I could get a copper band butterfly because I knew the copper band butterfly would take a swipe at it. Then I got rid of the copper band butterfly because he started taking a swipe at me A-can. Then I was gutted that I sold the clam. Then I got another. I think it was begins with S. Squamosa. Is it? Is it Squamosa? Begins with. I can't remember. But then I got another one. Well, that one ended up dying, and I I was gutted as well because I bought it off a hobbyist, and the hobbyist had grown it from like a really small clam, and it was
Wow.
big. And I had it a couple of weeks, and it
I
died.
killed
So
it.
I
You
win.
murderer. You
I win.
murderer.
It's not a scallop. Ah ha 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 ha. Oi,
What is it?
that means I get a gold star, Michael. Whoop whoop.
What is it? A clam?
Yeah, it's actually the clam family. Yeah, it's a species of clam, a
wow.
marine bivalve mollusk. So it's a species
Wait.
of clam. Yeah.
Um.
Google it. I'm right. I knew I was
So
right.
what's a scallop?
They do, but I think they have the shape of it, but they don't have the internals of it.
Oh, okay. Oh, they don't make pearls.
Yeah, but have a look. Look, I'm right. Whoop, 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 whoop.
What's it
Hey,
called?
Mike, how many stars have you got?
Oh, mate, I got about 5 stars in one flipping sitting, so you're behind me.
Not to interrupt.
I think it's 5-3.
Not to interrupt.
What's the
Seymour. Wait, Seymour here?
He's there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
well,
sorry, I was watching Liverpool highlights. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Seymour, did you see all the amazing sales on Apex going on right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, since Apex are selling the brain of the new one separately, everybody's parting out their Apex units to try to get a new one.
Yeah, to get a new brain. Yeah, because you don't want to spend. Nobody wants to spend $800 for the new one, but you'll pay $350 for the brain, though. What is it? $350?
Yes, $350.
Yeah, you pay $350 for the brain, and that way you can also for $350 and whatever they sell the Trident for, that's the price of buying the Apex. So you can pocket some money. Yeah, I see it.
Dude, there's crazy sales. People are selling modules, everything.
I'm selling a bunch of stuff too. You looking for Ozo? You need an Ozo?
Actually, I'm thinking about playing around with some stuff.
You know what that means? If everything's cheap, it means something new's coming out, so they're selling all the old stuff.
It already came out. The new Apex, the one that works with the tester, that's going to work with that tester. They're selling the brain by itself, so you don't have to spend a whopping $800.
So you could use your old energy bars and still get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could still use pretty much everything from your old Apex, instead of buying like a full Apex.
Yeah, you won't get power monitoring, but that means people are going to be selling like Solidity Probe and things like that because that comes with Apex. So
no, it doesn't come with the brain.
If you're going to buy it,
the brain is just the brain.
Yeah, the brain comes with a Solidity port, so you don't need a separate port.
Yeah, people are selling the PM2s.
Yeah,
people are selling PM2s now too.
Yeah, the PM2s.
Yeah, I almost just pulled the trigger on the brain.
You should.
On the classic. I almost bought the classic a while ago. Dude, it was selling for like $160.
Nah,
yeah, that's not bad.
At this point in time now, because of the Trident and stuff going in, I would just buy the brain.
Yeah, just buy the because you remember Junior. So even the classic, the regular classic is an upgrade for me. You know?
Yeah.
Well, if you have the regular class, if you get it cheap enough, I mean, you could always just add the newer brain later if you really wanted it, right? You only need it if you want like the power monitoring and the future Trident. Other than that, I mean, the classic still does pretty much everything.
Well, to be honest, Devin, only if you want the Trident, because unless you have the new EVA32s, you can't even do power monitoring.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
So the only reason you would do that upgrade is if you plan on buying that new Trident with those alkalinity, calcium, and that's the only reason to do it, because the other things in the EVA32, which you get those PMUP ports, you could plug PMUPs, you could use their devices without taking a power port. It's not. It doesn't give you that advantage. So
yeah,
exactly.
But because Dev, I run a Junior with an EB8, so I have 12 outlets. You know.
Yep.
So the only reason why I wanted the full classic, the brain from the full classic, was to was to pretty much one, so I could use the PM1 module on the calcium reactor down the line, and two, so I don't have to buy a PM2 module or a VDM module, because the Classic comes with like a few VDM ports, so I can hook the J-Bos up to.
Yep.
So that's the only reason why I thought about it.
Oh, hey, if it's cheap, go for it. Why not?
Yes, 160, Dev. Oh my god.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah,
Cheap.
but
For the whole thing or just the brain?
No, just the brain. No,
Okay.
you could get a full Apex with all the EB8 with all the probes. What's it called, for about 350, 325, 350, anywhere from 300 to 400, depending on how good of negotiating you are.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to double buy, but if anyone will work for you, because you can always turn the ORP port, because the ORP port is really like a secondary pH port. So you can turn that ORP port. If you get the Classic or the new brain, you could just turn the ORP port. I think in the controller, you can go into settings, or you could turn that ORP port into a second pH port. You don't have to use the ORP probe.
Yeah,
you can just turn it into a second pH port for your calcium reactor. So, But I think for me though, the price is too close. Like that 150, 200 is too close for me to double buy. I would just for the spring for the new one.
What was the price difference?
Well, he's saying he can get a Classic brain for 150, and the
how much is the new brain?
350.
Yeah, 350.
Yeah,
$150.
Yeah,
200. Yeah, but that's close for them. You to a few months from now, a year from now, for you to rebuy it again.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, one aspect, you can use your load as a backup. The other aspect is, do you want to try it? Do you care?
Eventually I will.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like having the newest toy everybody else has, right?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you saying eventually, man. A couple weeks ago, you were arguing that you're gonna immediately have it dose in your tank. So what changed, TMG? What changed?
Hold on.
A few weeks ago, he was adamant that he's gonna have it dose his tank. So now I want to know what changed.
I'm gonna defy you all and go GHL.
Oh, good luck with that. The software on GHL sucks. GHL software sucks.
Actually, what other brands have you guys used?
I've used GHL. I've used Neptune Apex. The one that I'm really interested in. Did you guys see the Mindstream? That's been like coming out for years and years and years.
That's been coming out for like at least 5 years now.
Oh yeah,
I
gave them like a Kickstarter price and still haven't gotten my Kickstarter original product yet. That Mindstream. Mindstream can come out and be great, but at this point, I don't trust them. I've seen the Vertex Cerebra in person. Is
that the new Vertex one, or is that the old one?
Yeah, that's the one that came out last year. It's big, it's huge.
Oh, the Cerebra?
I don't know. Yeah, GHL I like. I just think
that was the same as Mindstream. That was in development for years, the Cerebra.
Yeah. With the GHL, I do like the hardware, but the fact that I use Macs at home. I had to buy a copy of Windows just to get the software really. Like it works, but the software. First, the cloud support is not as good as Apex. Like I think my wife, if you gave my wife like an Apex, she could probably get it configured and get like the basic setup. I don't think she could do that with a GHL because it requires you to run something that looks like a Windows 95 application and connect to it via USB and set it up. Like you can't even connect to it via network unless you physically plug it into a USB port, install software, and then use it. So for me, that's just too much. But I love the Doser. I've seen the Doser. I've seen the GHL in person. I like it. I think they have some interesting modules that Neptune doesn't, but for me, it's just the software. The software really sucks.
I'm going to get Michael a Mini to introduce him into controller monitors.
Yeah, good luck with that, Nick.
No, I'm going to order one. I'm going to order a light, a couple of lights, a couple of minis, and a GHL.
If somebody gave me a GHL, though, I would happily try it, but I don't think I'd spend good money. I think Neptune they've done their job and they've locked me in.
The thing is with it's like what Seymour just said then about software. Software is everything. Like You know, these Focus One lights that I'm using at the moment, you know, I love them. You know, the lights themselves are great. The software's doing me head in, you know, because I can't put it on my Android phone still. But by the sounds of it, that's not going to be, you know, that's going to be, you know, not much longer. But still, it's like, it's just when I'm trying to use the app and stuff like that, you know, sometimes it'll connect, sometimes it won't, you know, like blah blah blah, and it's just peeing me off. You know what I mean? So although the lights themselves are good, the connectivity on the app and stuff, it's good when it works. But it's like if I can't have that, just turn it on and then go. Because sometimes it'll be the case of, right, I turn the app on, right, I want to just adjust the lights because I'm making a video, and it'll just say, you know, connection failed. I'm like, I'm literally right in front of the lights. How can it fail? So then I have to switch the lights off at the mains, reset everything, switch it back on again, then connect back up to him via Wi-Fi, and then sometimes it'll connect and sometimes it won't. It's like, oh, do you know what? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, you know, obviously there's pros and cons to everything to a first generation product. You know what I mean? If you're gonna go down a first generation product route, then there's never going to be smooth sailing. Like with this Trident, for example. Anybody that thinks they're going to buy this Trident and it's just going to be smooth sailing, no chance. You know what I mean?
Well, that's probably why it's not released yet.
Yeah, they'll be beta.
Still working out the kinks.
They'll be beta testing it, but still, until you get on a larger scale, you know, of users, then stuff will start to come out. You know what I mean? And it'll be minor. You know, just stuff that was just like, you know, you didn't even think of, like, oh, wait, and then it's just a case of just updating it in the software. But, you know, there will be issue with any, you know, any first generation product. It's always less, and it's the same with it. You know, obviously I've emailed the company a couple of times and said, you know, this needs looking at, that needs looking at, blah, blah, blah. And they do it, you know, not a problem. But, you know, so it's to be expected. But at the moment, I just like, I can't be bothered with all this, you know, I just want to turn them on. Just leave it, you know what I mean?
The one I'm looking forward to is the Alcatronic. I'm getting that.
Yeah.
Well, the Android app, the Android app's nearly ready for that as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the one I'm looking forward to getting my hands on and seeing how well that performs.
So far,
game changer.
So far, everybody I've spoken to about it, like, no complaints. Rock solid alkalinity all the way through. So, yeah. How's your mate doing with the Focus One?
No, he's really liking them.
Is it?
I would agree. The app's not as refined as one would like, but the lights work well. Everything in his tank is growing well. With this, all happy.
Yeah, that's it. The lights themselves,
and
fine.
It's very nice. At least how we have his tank tune is very nice coloration. Like the corals is very vibrant, and everything just kind of pops with it. And I can go take a photo of it. It comes out like perfect. Like there's not even over blue. So I do like the look of the lights. They work very well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's like,
obviously, a bit of a pain.
Yeah, obviously, like with us being YouTubers and stuff, we have to adjust the light. You know, the light spectrum for the corals to grow and look and finger is great, but it's not great if you want to film them. You know what I mean?
Whenever I go to his house, I don't adjust his lights at all. I just film as it is, and in the camera, I don't know if it's my camera, but it picks it up like really nice, just as is.
Do you have you got all white balance?
Probably, yeah. I don't know. I think so.
Which one? The Sony?
Yeah, on the Sony. It just.
I don't want them, Nick. I only want the blue. I want the blue ones. I don't want the white ones.
You don't want the white ones. You don't want the 50/50s?
No, I just want them. I just want the blue ones to go with the halides.
Oh, okay. Oh, you get.
Like
the halides,
like Paul's. Yeah, I want the halides. I don't want just the LEDs. I want the halides.
Yeah, these are okay for softies and LPS, but you need the 2.5 highlights for.
Yeah, I look, like I said, the lights, like they get a, you know, if when you say if I also as well is it's catching my lights at the right point, because obviously they ramp up and ramp down. So I've got a window to film if I don't adjust them. You like, you know, between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock, that's my window. And if I miss that window, then I've got to adjust the lights because it's blue. So
you're going to be spending some dollar on the XHOs, though, Michael.
Dollar.
Yeah, but I'm going to save up. It's not going to be like tomorrow. It's going to be when the tank's a year old. So So we've got about 4 months yet.
I was going to say, because I've only got, I think these are 30 inches. I've got 5 of these. These are £1,500 retail.
Yeah, but I don't want it. If I've got to pay retail for them, I don't want them.
If I've got to pay retail for them, I don't want them.
Yeah, I'm past all that. I'm past all that retail malarkey now. Hey, honestly, I went
to be friendly to. You need to be friendly with a reef bike distributor or retailer.
I already am.
He's already working on it.
Distributors and retailers.
Can you use rubber? Can you use rubber in your reef tank?
Rubber, neoprene.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, you got rubber in there already for your washers and stuff, right?
Wouldn't rubber over time eventually break down, unlike silicone? Or
depends on what it is.
Okay. Or would it off gas at all?
Off gas? You mean leach?
Yeah, leach.
Yeah, Nick, I want to show you this. If you look at my screen.
And then neoprene.
Nick, can you see my screen?
Yes.
That for the edging. You know, to put over the edging, the glass in this
that's what
thing.
I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Oh, okay.
You just sandwich the glass and the acrylic underneath that U channel, and it just pins it up.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't need to silicone it onto the glass or anything, and then if you don't want it anymore, you can just lift it out.
Right, there we go then.
Removable baffle.
Just like that.
£20 for that piece of advice there, Paul.
All right. Nick, you're on the live stream. Don't forget super chat.
Send me an invoice. Send me an invoice, and I'll throw it in the bin.
Yeah. Nick, super chat me a tenner. I'll give you a tenner for your advice.
Okay.
Hey, to be fair, if you do it that way, you'll be down because you'll be 30% down.
Nick, give me 15 quid.
I'll give you a tenner.
Bloody hell, fire.
Set up a donation link instead. You'd only get PayPal only takes 3%.
Oh, here you go, Dev. I got something for you might like.
What do you got?
I got something you might like. Some German engineering.
Are you live today, Dev?
You betcha.
What? How long?
In how long? Oh crap! Half an hour.
In half an hour.
Oh my god!
Soon. Thanks for the reminder.
Have you seen one of these before, Dev?
Let me find the video. I have. I've never used it, but I've seen it.
You've had that for ages, haven't you?
I've had it for ages.
Is that just a dosing pump?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the Vertex doser.
Are those, so do they use the same like pharmaceutical, like for the measurements? Are they literally down to like the drop?
Depends on the brand.
Are they?
Some
expensive
of them you
ones.
can do point of a milliliter.
Point milliliter?
Depending on the quality.
Like 0.1
of a milliliter.
for the fancier ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have a nano that you only need like 3 or 4 mils, it'd be safe to get one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, your nano that you're doing for the challenge, you wouldn't need to do it.
Well, no. I wouldn't for my nano. I'm more asking about the technology rather than.
Right.
The more expensive better ones will do 0.1 of a mil.
My dosing. I'm not. mine's going to be 100% biological.
Exactly. I heard you trying to cheat earlier, asking the guys like, "Oh, is this counted as mechanical? Is this biological?"
Well, I was asking because I don't.
Is a skimmer mechanical or biological?
It could actually be classed as both, couldn't it? Because it's taking water out of the system, so technically it could be taking nitrates and phosphates as well.
Yeah,
you can argue
or biologically.
What?
Depends how you want to argue
biologically.
Can't hear you because you're both talking at the same time. Nick,
is that mechanical or biological?
Taking what out?
You're saying the skimmer's taking water out, but is it doing mechanically or biologically?
Yeah, fair enough. All right, fair enough. Note to self. Think before you speak. Especially when Nick's in the room.
I set Annika a challenge that she's got to do a self-sustaining reef nano where she doesn't even need to feed it.
Nice.
I'm just gonna, when I go to VidCon out in California, I'm just gonna like shoot a video and be like this with the ocean. Like,
What's the subject going to be tonight, Dev?
It is about reef tank redundancy and kind of fail safes and preventing
Reef
tank
tank
crashing.
redundancy.
You betcha.
like power outages.
Yeah, power outages, you know, stuff for like so heaters will get stuck on and fail, pumps dying, all that kind of stuff.
Could you cover like, because I heard someone the other day, I can't remember if it was on our hangout last night, they were talking about battery power backup, right?
You betcha. All prime candidates for today's discussion.
I was just wondering, like, you know, if you've got a battery backup, that's a finite resource, isn't it, of power? Because when the battery is dead, it's dead, right? So
Well,
things like power heads, why would you, can you do it so that it wouldn't just continuously run, that it just came on once every half an hour or something like that?
You can.
Like run for 20 seconds, 30 seconds once every half hour, can you program them?
Some power heads, yep.
The thing is as well, though, sometimes when you do it that way, it can actually be more energy consumptive. Is that the right word? That's not the word. But it can thingy more because the turning on and the turning off is like, it's like when you start a car, the instant consumption of a car will be, you know, a couple of litres just to get the car going. But then once it's running, you know, it's only using X amount of fuel, and it's the same with electricity. So if you're turning it on and off constantly, like the consumption of electricity just to fire up the, you know, the motor, so to speak, would be more than probably running it for a couple of minutes. You know what I mean?
Where would your priorities be then? If you could only afford one battery backup, what would you do? What would you
Save something for the live stream, but it would be Flow.
I might not be on this live stream though.
Yeah.
Fridays.
Save me some content here.
Friday's live stream, by the way, guys, is going to be a bit of a different one. Redundancy. Dev already knows, so don't say anything, Dev. But Friday's live stream. Friday's going to be a different live stream. So
different live stream.
Different
live stream.
What Dev's going to do instead?
I should. We should just like swap stream keys one day and stream as each other just to mess with everybody.
I did that with Matt
I think you need to impersonate each other though.
Yeah.
Not just do it as yourself, but impersonate the other person.
I did it with Matt Aquarius not so long ago. I took his stream key and flipped him and ran his live stream.
Awesome.
So he could he was sat there talking away, and I was doing all the producing of his live stream, so that he didn't have to do it because he can't.
Awesome. Okay, quick question / vote. Discord or Hangouts?
Hangouts to me, I think. I couldn't when I was on Discord. I couldn't watch the YouTube text at the same time.
Okay.
I've been on Discord.
I'll try it again. So what's the secret for the link? You got to like paste it and then bit.ly the original link. Paste it.
I don't know why your link doesn't work the same as other people's though, Dad. Because like with Paul's, he just puts it in the YouTube chat. You can click on it, you're straight in. With yours, you have to like email it to me or post it into the Hangout chat.
But
I don't know why that is.
Are you guys still going through the whole bit.ly redirect hoopla with it?
Yeah. It's dead easy now. You know, to be honest, I've finally got my head around it, Devin. Literally,
well, I know. So what do I got to do?
So if you take the link, so you know when you set it up and you know it says, you know, you have that little man with the little plus on it, and it copies a link. Press that, put that into Bitly, so you get the mini link. Put that mini link into the chat, and then right click the mini link that you've just put into the chat. So make sure you right click the one in the chat.
Okay.
And then it'll say, I think it says copy link address or something about link. I think it's copy the link address or something. And then you copy and paste that. And that's it.
All right. So I take the original link from the Hangout. I put it into Bitly, paste that in the chat, copy that link, put that one in Bitly, and then I'll be good.
Yep.
so much hoopla.
And if I can do it, you can 100% do it.
Me technical? What? Yeah, right, I'll try. Okay, there. I've already created a new Hangout and copied the bit.ly for future reference in Notepad.
There you go.
There you go. You can even paste it into Paul. You can paste it into Paul's chat.
Oh,
and get
check it for you.
and get set up now and get everybody in now. Ready?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, just paste it in Paul's chat now. Copy it now and get it all the links ready. So when you go live, there's no faffing about.
Copy. All right, double bit lead. We'll see if this works.
No. So if you put the bit.ly link into Paul's chat, then right click it. What does it say? It should say copy paste.
Yeah, no, copy that now. What I've just put in. That's the link of yours now that I've just put in under yours there.
Yeah, but we're trying to teach him how to do it, not doing it for him.
Oh, I think I made it. Okay. If someone wants to sacrificial click on it, let me know if it works.
No, Dev, you need to copy it again. Copy the bit link now.
Oh, no, someone joined. It's working.
Yeah, no, but it only works for some people.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to copy that bit link, but copy it in the YouTube chat. Don't copy it anywhere else. Just copy it in the YouTube chat.
No, I did.
Right, now paste it back in the YouTube chat now, and you'll see what it looks like.
Yeah.
It'll look different now.
Okay. No, it's working. There's 2 people in there already. We got Craig and Aquarius.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you've not done the right link, then it will work for some, but not for all. Like say.
Oh, that is Nick. Okay, there we go. I saw your arm. Okay, Nick's in.
Yeah, I've clicked on my link though, Dev, not yours. That's what I'm trying to say. I've just created that link for you there.
No, I did the exact same thing as you, so I think they both do the same process. We're double good, Paul.
Yeah, but where I get you.
What up? Oh, Bubba's in there, Raven's in there. It totally worked.
Right,
there you go.
I'm in 2 chats at once. This is really weird.
They're all in there now. Are you starting it now, or are you starting it at 11?
No, I got 25 minutes still. I'm technically working, so I can't start yet.
All right.
Yeah. So okay, hang on, Paul's now. We'll come back in like 20 minutes. Thanks for testing. I appreciate it. Muddy can. Awesome. I'm just gonna leave that open. I'm muting Woody. That was so funny to see people on like both screens. I have my camera open, like green screening myself, and then I have Paul's Hangouts open, and then I have my own Hangouts open. There's like 4 chats, my whole screen, just like videos of people everywhere.
Sorry, guys.
No problem. I appreciate the quick test. Thank you.
Yeah. Had to talk to
Somebody's just like breathing into the mic deeply.
That's Nick getting excited.
It's getting all hot and heavy over there.
Yeah.
Nick's thinking about bacteria.
He's thinking about Miracle Mud.
Oh, you guys are so mean to me all the time.
RFGs. Oh, look at the curves on those RFGs.
It's so random. I love that dab.
Keep turning that flow for me. Oh,
look at them amphipods in that Miracle Mud.
Yeah, you know what? My phone is going to be constantly engaged for the next week, Michael.
Hey, if you notice, it's you that rings me, not the other way around. Beyond.
Oh my god.
I'm only messing. You better add onto the phone when I ring you. Don't play that game.
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. Where did Seymour go? I remember he was asking me something and my boss walked in, so I had to drop the phone.
He watched the Liverpool game, and then after the Liverpool game, he watched the Liverpool highlights.
Is that what you blokes do?
So Liverpooled up.
Liverpool
up.
Dev, are you a hockey guy?
I like going to actual games. I don't really watch on TV unless I'm like betting money on it or something.
Gotcha. For you Brits, hockey is like ice rugby.
No, for us Brits, hockey is like MMA.
Girls play
MMA.
It's like the most ridiculous game ever. It's like, what type of game? Sports game can like literally has like fighting as part of it. It's like you may as well just It's hockey just like I don't get hockey.
I can't wait for hockey to like become like an urban thing. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, roller hockey where just like you've got to have a minimum of one fight per game.
Well, those are the best parts.
And that's the bad thing is us as Brits, the only reason we watch hockey is because we're watching it to see who fights, and because otherwise the game's dull.
That's why most people watch it, isn't it?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, on a normal basis, no, I don't watch it. But going to games is fun. Like the actual atmosphere of being there is fun.
Yeah.
Or if I've like on like the cups and like the bigger games, if I'm like betting or something, then I'll watch it. And I'll really get into it. But just the normal day-to-day ones, I don't really care.
Gotcha. So what's on the agenda? I gotta go home and make sure my tank didn't crash.
That's right. No crashing allowed.
No, am I the only one that does that? Like, hey, I'm going home, make sure my tank didn't crash today.
I walk in the room and look on the floor, make sure no fish have jumped when I leave my screen top off. I'm like, first thing you look at the ground, nope, still good. Okay, we're happy.
No, when I go in, I just like look to make sure the water isn't cloudy. I'm like, all right, no cloud. That means nobody's dead.
Solid.
You know, it's crazy. And I checked my pH. I remember one time my pH took a dive. I'm like, what the hell? It dropped down to like 7.5. My mom was cooking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't open the windows or anything. So the stove sucked up all the thingy.
Yeah.
I kind of got scared. I was like, oh man, the doser just failed.
No.
Yo, this sunset is incredible.
What is incredible?
The sunset.
Oh, sunset. Nice.
Because I've got so many SPS now. I'm the same. I'll walk in the house. I'll walk. You do.
No, how many SPS do you have? I have more than you.
Yeah, you might have more, but in individual mini colonies. But my corals are larger than yours.
Hey, this is a size contest, gentlemen.
Yeah. So,
wait, how many SPS
my
do
stick
you
is
have,
bigger
Alex?
than yours.
Mine's bigger than yours, TNG. But anyway,
how many SPS do you have?
We're not having a swinging contest. All I'm saying is,
I'm just curious.
When I get home, all I do is like first thing I do, so I look at the corals and say, "Have you stripped?" No, yeah. I swear to God, to do that.
Still got all your flesh? Whew.
Exactly.
To be honest, there is a couple of corals that I bought recently on that shipment because the water was freezing and the pH was down. I was a bit cautious about a couple, so I'm still looking at them. See how they do.
Did you acclimate them?
Somebody. Oh yeah.
Why?
We needed it.
Oh, man. I got that coral sitting in my car right now. It's like 40 degrees out, so hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it's okay. Man, everybody just went quiet on me.
I'm just looking at my sump.
I'm texting.
My sump, my sexy little sump.
You know what? I love my skimmer. It's probably one of the best skimmers I've ever owned.
Oh yeah. How do you guys quantify a good skimmer? Like, I never get that.
Does anyone else want to answer?
It goes off, well, how many watts it uses. So it goes off power consumption, how much crap's coming out of it. That's what I go off.
Generally, it's air volume intake and foam production. So the finer the bubbles. So if you get like shaving foam type foam production, the smaller the bubbles, the more surface area you get, so the more gunk it's going to take out your system.
Gotcha. And so, doesn't that directly reflect the needle wheel? That has nothing to do with the skimmer. That's just all the needle wheel, though.
It's two things. One is it's three things. One is the pump itself that is creating the air draw.
The second thing is the pinwheel, how it thrashes down the bubble size. And then the third thing is the body of the skimmer and how that affects contact time for the water in the bubbles.
Gotcha.
So they're the three things that you look at with the skimmer to kind of gauge, you know, the quality of the skimmer.
Gotcha.
And at the moment, if you look at skimmers at the moment, I'm really favouring the new Seache pumps that are being used in the
Seache?
Seache, yeah. The
Yes,
new
there we go.
Seache pumps. For some reason, they're being overlooked, and I don't really. I think because they used to be good pumps, and then they went through like a dull time where everyone else suddenly went, you know, really crazy with pumps and producing some really good pumps like the Vectras and stuff like that. But the new ones, I prefer to the Vectras. But people are still stuck on the Ecotech brand, you know, so they're not looking at things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I must admit, I'm really impressed by the new CJ pump.
Okay.
So it's worth checking out, you know, if you haven't looked at them already.
I like J-Bow. And my
J-Bows are good, but like I'm just about to set up my coral bays here, so I've got 3 coral bays being set up, and I wouldn't trust the J-Bows on those.
Gotcha.
Because I've had like 1 or 2 fail, which on a normal system isn't too bad, but you know, for coral bays and stuff like that, I just want a little bit.
What do you mean? What's a coral base?
You guys call them raceways?
Oh, okay.
Or selling corals?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So
A frag tank.
I'm just not really a frag tank. Like, my coral base is going to be like 8 foot by 4 foot. So importing coral and then distributing the coral out.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I love how Annika's position right now is exactly the same as a thumbnail. Just the other way around. That was pure concentration, that, by the way.
Yeah.
No, so I told you guys about the guy with the tank who wanted to like trade me. He had this like yeah, and now he's like, actually my wife wants like, and now his wife is like changing his mind. I'm like, it's not your wife's tank.
It is his wife's tank.
No, it is.
No,
like,
but
this is my aquarium. If I want to do anything, gotta go through the wife.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, so I have this big, beautiful display tank that I'm in the process of acquiring, and somebody saw it and was like, "Hey, I know you're going to convert this freshwater to a salt. Well, I have a salt. I want to trade because I'm thinking about going fresh." His wife, who has nothing to do with fish, she doesn't even like fish, is like liked my tank, and now she wants to get into corals. I'm like, what? You made an offer to me. I got excited. I start planning it. I spend all last night on here looking at ghost overflows.
How you doing, Villa?
I'm good.
Sorry. And then so I spend all last night, like 2 hours, looking at all the stuff that I'm gonna do with this new tank. And now he's like, "Oh crap, my wife wants to get into corals, and now she wants to keep the tank." I'm like, "Screw you!" Like, that's my tank.
Yeah, it's a good story.
Yeah, I'm like, no, that's my tank.
So is he gonna keep it, or are you gonna talk him out?
I don't know. I'm gonna guilt him.
You can still achieve what that you want to achieve, though, with the other tank.
I know I can. And the other tank is really beautiful. But like now that I'm getting into reefing, so this is the other issue. Now that I'm getting into reefing, everybody and their brother is like, "Oh my God, I have a reef aquarium. You want to buy it?" I'm like, "No, I don't." Because they all have like crappy setups that they want to upgrade. I'm like, "No, I don't want your old crappy aquarium."
I remember once, right? My friend first got into reef aquariums, and we was both new. Like, he was a little more new than me, but I didn't know what anything was. So his friend sold him an aquarium. Said, "Oh yeah, it's got loads of corals in it. It's got fish, blah blah blah." So he's like, "All right, how much do you want for it?" So this is like a 10-gallon nano, something like that, and it had a Clarky clown in it, which looked like it had a stroke. its face was all honestly, its face was all dropped on one side. It had a humbug damsel in it, which was just obviously aggressive as hell. And all of the corals that this guy said was Aptasia. so my mate bought it. Yeah, they are. But,
That's awesome.
Same diff.
So obviously he thinks he's getting all of these amazing corals and stuff and whatever else. And then when we finally realised what it was literally a tank full of Aptasia. And his mate sold it him for £200. £200
for a 10-gallon.
Yeah. So like,
so for
it wasn't anything special. It was like it had a built-in sump, you know, with a bit. I can't remember what the tank's called. Yeah, exactly.
He wasn't his friend anymore, was he?
It's probably, I don't know, but yeah, it was when obviously I always take the piss now. You know, say like, oh, look at your tank now. Do you remember when you got the Aptasia tank?
Give him my email address. I have a bunch of stuff I want to sell him. I have an amazing. Yeah, exactly. I have some amazing stuff I would love to sell him. I've got this like this fuzzy. It's this like red furry algae. It's a very special type of algae, very rare.
Sino.
Yes, exactly. I'll sell it to him very, very inexpensive, like $100 for, you know, like a little patch of it. I'll overnight it to him.
We when we talk, obviously we sit there and we laugh, you know, like because obviously we've both progressed together, and we look back at some of the stuff that we've done and some of the things that have happened, and obviously the Aptasia tank and stuff, and it's just like, can you believe all that? You know, you look back at your hobby and you think. You know, stuff like all the stuff that you've done in the past, and you was excited, you know, like you was going out and you're spending X amount of money and whatever else, and you've got a tank full of Kenya trees and green star polyp, and you're like, this is the best. And then now you look back and you're like, that tank was crap.
Have you seen mine, Michael? I've got all this algae growing in it.
I can't see it. Hold on, let me have a look. Oh, little tough.
Yeah.
It looks like you got a load of trolls hiding in the rocks.
I know. All my Nazaria snails have just come out. Oh, I've got a tank for you, Annika. Oh, I've got loads of tanks. You can come to the UK and pick it up.
Don't be getting rid of my tank.
No. That's a 9-footer. No, sorry, 8-foot.
I wanted to get that tank off you at the weekend, but obviously I didn't see you.
Oh, yeah. And then I've got a 10-foot.
Nick's got what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a tank. He's got a tank there.
Another one here. I don't know what that size that is.
Yeah.
And I got another one here. Innovative Marine SR80 rear chamber. All in one. And then that's my office tank there.
Is he breaking up or is it me?
Yeah, he's breaking up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going.
It's just that I'm walking down the street, so I can never tell if it's.
Yeah.
Is it me? Is it you?
Yeah.
Which tank did you want off me, Michael?
That was it 4B3?
Oh, that one I just showed you.
I'm not looking. I can't put my screen on because I've only got 4% on my phone. So as soon as I turn my screen on,
Plug it in. Plug it in.
I'm walking home. So as soon as I turn my screen on, it'll just destroy my battery.
Go steal some power.
It's not 4B3. I think it's 42-inch by 30-inch.
Yeah, it so like one thing I've been trying to explain to like you know, different people that I've talked to is that even though I am going to be upgrading my tank, I don't mind spending the money, but I don't want to waste. I don't want to find out that I spent, you know, 10 times more than I had to, and I want to keep things relatively simple as I can, and that's why I like the challenge that Nick gave me.
The challenge.
As yeah, I don't want to have to dose 5 different bottles of shit every single day. Like that, one of the reasons I like having 3 clowns is I can feed them every 2 to 3 days max, and they're good. Like they're not going to starve to death.
Keep talking to me, Annika, because I'm a cheap ass, so I'll make sure that you don't go the wrong way.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's like I know that this is a hobby, and I know you don't get into reef keeping if you're poor. I know it's definitely. I know it's definitely
a custom tank.
Yes. Yeah. But, you can still be custom on a budget. You could probably save some money depending on how you do it. Right?
Yeah, but
custom
that tank,
doesn't.
I didn't pay full price. I didn't pay full price for that tank.
Yeah.
You don't know how to pay full price.
Yeah.
And you know, to be honest, I went to the fish shop the other day and I needed a new reef rectometer, and I bought it at retail, and I was like, oh.
Like, people pay this much.
It destroyed me. It destroyed me.
Well, that's like I receive, like over the years, I received so many free things from different companies that do robotics, like kits, like maker kits, things like that. So it's weird, like when I would upload a YouTube video and I'd be like, I actually purchased this. People were like, what?
I know, it's great. That's it. It's one of those for me now where it's sort of like if I go to set a tank up or something, rather than just thinking, right, I'll just go get this, I'm thinking, right, who do I email?
Yeah.
Hey, I just spent like $50 on that Vibrant stuff. I was like, dang, that's expensive. This better work.
Wow, you got Vibrant?
I bought some to hopefully get rid of that bubble algae. We'll find out.
Not a magical cure.
I've heard rumors that it gets rid of
I
it.
tried to tell him, but he wouldn't listen to me.
There's too much of it to try and get rid of otherwise. It's taken over.
Yeah.
I gotta save the nano from its own destruction of bubble curses. Otherwise, it'll just be one big globe polyp tank.
Hey, Michael got a new tank range coming out very shortly. You sure you don't want to wait for that?
I thought I was waiting for that.
Are you waiting for that one? I thought you were on about picking this one up.
Yeah, it's just a temporary thing though, isn't it? Just so that I've got something to play with. I don't know how long this tank range is coming. You say something, oh, I've got something coming out. 3 years later.
Better late than never.
You can be like that about it if you want to.
I am.
Nick's like it's gonna be 3 years now.
He never gives you, but he never ever gives you like he'll never give you something like he'll say, oh, I've got these new lights. Oh, when are they coming? Oh, I can't tell you. It's like, piss off. Just tell me. You know what I mean? He never gives you a fixed day in it. So it's like, how long's a piece of string? Something could happen tomorrow or next year. You don't know. So
yeah, but
when he says these
it's not
things,
always under my control.
yeah, I know that.
Oh, that's why I don't always give you a date.
But don't tell me until you know. Because then you just leave me. Oh, do you know now? Have you got a date now?
Might have.
No.
3 years now.
He'll let you know when he knows when he's got a date.
Paul's put his order in.
I want the exclusive range, and I want my name etched in the glass. And if I don't get any of that, you can stick it.
Oh, Paul's already beat you to it.
Reach around Reef.
Can you imagine if I etched that onto his glass, would it? He'd be
in massive capital letters across the front.
Yeah.
No, but to be fair though, imagine you put Reach Around Reef on a tank and send it to me. What do you honestly think my reaction would be?
You probably do it anyways.
I'd be laughing my head off. I would be laughing my head off. That would be the feature of the video.
Oh, Nick,
I wouldn't take offense to anything like that. It'd make me laugh.
What do you say, Woody?
I think Trapper wants a tank quote from you.
Okay. Is it a big tank or a little tank?
I'm not too sure. I think he wants something like a 4-footer tank. He's in the chat now.
Oh, yeah. I can't tell you about the new tank range.
So this is mechanical.
Shake. What is it?
It's mechanical.
Mechanical? It is. It's like a maraca. It looks like calcium reactor media. What is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's Dr. Tim's Aquatics, the biomedia, the biopolymers.
Yeah.
It breaks down over time, right? It like just dissolves because it's like a sugar essentially.
Yeah, tell them why that's my favorite one, Annika.
Yeah, it's what we call electrical plastics.
Okay.
Biodegradable plastic.
It's not plastic, Cruz.
It's not plastic.
No, that's what they
It is something natural with some live bacteria cultures in it.
It's corn.
Sounded like Mary Poppins then.
Yes, exactly.
It's corn. Can we pop it?
Shipping toy.
Check out this, guys. Check it out. Okay. Check out polymorph plastic. Polymorph plastic, biodegradable plastic. It is.
You need to find that microphone in your car, Cruz. I reckon they've stashed it underneath you. I think they've stashed it under your chair or something to wind you up.
Yeah.
Right, everyone, listen to this. I've got to go to Deb's. It's Deb's is.
I gotta start soon. Thanks for the reminder, Paul.
Okay. It's called polymorph plastic. It is a
There we go.
biologically degradable plastic.
The Dr. Tim's one isn't though, Cruz.
Yeah, that's what they call it. They call it a plastic, but it's not. It's a polysaccharide. It's a polysaccharide. They all are.
I thought the Dr. Tim's one was 100% corn sugar or something
Yeah.
like that.
He's utilizing what they call corn, like like the corn syrup.
Yeah.
They're utilizing that as
I'll be
the
honest, that's
the
one I
plastics.
really liked.
Yeah.
It worked really well for me.
Yeah. So plastic
What
is
time
a
is it,
generalized term for, just anything plasticity,
Oh, it's Deb's time.
All right, I gotta go be live. Thanks,
Yeah,
kids.
no
All right. See you
Right,
later.
everyone, thank you for joining my live stream. Very much appreciate it.
Are you gonna kick us all out?
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, because Debs
I'm
is
not
on.
going.
Link there for Debs.
You coming
All right.
to Deb's, Annika?
Okay. What?
I'll see you guys in like a minute.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, wait.
Over in a
Give me the
minute.
name.
Yep.
Give me the name of where I'm
Out.
supposed to go.
Reefer dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or that
Dudes.
link if it works. Hey,
Click the link in the chat. Click the link in the chat. But you've
Done.
got to hang up this Hangouts. You've got to
Yes,
hang up this Hangouts.
And O's already in there. Okay.
All right. All right. Thank you very much for coming. All right. Thank you. See you later.
See you soon.
Thank you.